Ég siglum haf úvíst. Fjari út. Gangandi til að morgun fundi, en sumu ég hluti skuldu úvíst vera. Fér gildrað. Íst vera en allt fér hóftum húd. Ég skulu skera vefnaðinn. Miklu rætilegu kungu váfarinna að stöðva Ragnarök. Allir var liggja við. Í þessi augnablik hefur líkri. Og í Vestribyggð. Nightmare at Vestribyggd.
Hello and welcome everyone to our episode of Nightmare at Vestribyggd. We are here with our lovely group today. Well, one of our lovely groups. There are two, but this is the Greenlander group, and they're just, living the dream. That might be what some people say. Not what other people might say, but what some people might say. Very few people actually would probably say. But one of those people, as we're going to go around and say hi, who we are and who we're playing, is a Trooper SJP. How are you today, sir?
Hi, I'm Trooper SJP, and I would like to take a very small objection to what you said. You said we were one of the two lovely groups, and I would disagree. I think we are the only lovely group. I think the other group, they're not lovely at all. I feel like they're tax collectors. And who likes the tax man? Nobody. So, as one of the members of the lovely group, I am so happy to be here. I am playing Benedict, who is turning 15 along with his twin sister on Midsummer, and it's very exciting. And being an adult and being in a wholesome group of good people who are not going to have their entire livelihood taken from them by tax collectors, like the things we need to survive and eat.
Yeah.
Like good salt of the earth. I mean, earth is kind of salted. It's not even really earth. It's just like a lot of rock and lichen. Anyhow, that's me. I'm playing Benedict, and I'm so happy to be here. And I'm so happy for Midsummer, which is coming up because we're going to have a hand fasting where my Urset's dad's going to be taken away from me.
Yeah, but you know who can't be taken away from you? Your lovely sister. Lydia, how are you today?
I will always be by your side. Sometimes you see me, sometimes you don't. Hi, I'm Lydia. I'm Haftis. I am Benedict's half-sister, and I'm dead. But relatively spry, given that condition. I'm good. I'm great. I'm paying my taxes eventually.
I don't think you have to pay taxes because you're dead. You're the only tax-exempt person here. Yeah.
Someone tell Jeff Bezos or kill him. Anyway, not to get political, I'm looking forward to this game and more wholesome family fun. Because that's what we are, and that's what we stand for. We stand for.
Speaking of wholesome family fun, Allison, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. Me and my 5.5 kids are doing great. Just waiting to get this lodger out of my house. It's gonna be great. I'm sure with the ritual going on, it's just gonna be top notch. Not a problem in sight. Everything's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Everything's, as long as you guys do your jobs, everything's gonna go real well, real smoothly. You just gotta, do your preparations.
Perhaps
Someone who's great at doing their job and is always prepared would be HollowTale. Steve, my boy, how you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm looking forward to wholesome family times that we've got. It went so well last week, 2 weeks ago, and was wonderful. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much further we dig ourselves into a hole of caring for each other this week.
Someone who puts in a lot of care would be Susanna Grace.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm ready. Usually for like the backhand in these segues, but
it's whatever pops
really nice.
into my brain first. That it's like brain to mouth, like very little in between. So, yeah.
But no, I'm good. I play Tolvi. I am an apprentice of the Völva, freshly engaged and loving it, and little sister to beloved Umi.
Someone who's the big brother to Torvi, Umi, Pope. How are you today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. Hello, everyone. I am Pope World Build on the Internet over at Blue Sky and start playing games with this wonderful crew. I'm playing Mick Shriekson. Both of us use he, him pronouns, and I don't know about you, but I paid attention to the intros and outros for both these groups, and I have concerns.
What? That's weird. Why would you have concerns? Everything's gonna be fine. Look, kids are just prepping for a lovely little normal festival. It'd be great. So, speaking of it'll be great, let's have a little recap of what happened last time we played. Last time we played, I had a big bucket of imaginary popcorn because this group brought all of the feels and all of the drama, and I was here for all of it. Otto sailed in despite a rather tempestuous storm and was pretty badass in doing so. Just sailed right in, no problems. Had some seals he had hunted to haul on in. They met up, Otto and Benedict and some of the other, siblings. Brought the seals in. Tanya was cooking. Umik and told Torvi, hey, by the way, we kind of have been talking about maybe you getting married before winter. And by we, I mean mostly your mom. But probably should do that. Look, he's gone most of the time anyway. You don't like talking, and he doesn't like talking, so it'll be great. It'll be fine. And she was like, but she went over to dinner with everybody else. Had a lovely dinner. Definitely, totally fine. Benedict was not talking to his invisible, to most people, dead sister the entire time. He was. Cause she's a ghost. Woo, spooky. We had a lovely monologue by a graveside, and everyone was just emotional. But in the end, Torvi and Otto did agree to a hand fasting to be held at the Midsummer Festival. And, someone may have spotted a rather large sea creature in the water and made assumptions about things, but I wouldn't worry about that. And the Völva, the seer, the priestess of the town, came in from her vision quest that she had been on for the past, week or so, couple weeks, and said that she had been gifted a vision with a solution to their problems. That they had been drifting closer and closer towards Niflheim, which is why the winters have been getting colder and longer and darker, and why famines have been happening, because we are in those 3 years of winter. We are not looking good. Ragnarok is gonna be, it's bad. It's bad. So we're gonna open the Bifrost.
What 3 years of winter is that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. But they're gonna open the Bifrost to take the village back to Midgard and leave this desolate place. They're gonna go back to where you guys belong. Then everything will be fine. The grass is definitely gonna be greener there. You'll have food. Everything will be great. But you guys have to prepare. She's got a shopping list. And by shopping, I mean hunter-gatherer list. Because there's not really any stores. There's no stores here. There's absolutely zero stores here. So that's what you guys did. You guys started to get some materials lists. She did tell Torvi and Haftis and Tanya to come to her place in the morning. or on the morrow, really, to find out what their realm of satyr specialization is, because they're going to need to know that for the ritual that they have to do to open the Bifrost. But as everyone went to sleep, everybody kind of had a lovely little, well, everyone had dreams. So, we're gonna start with 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just roll a d6. That'll be fun, right? We like rolling dice. Halfdis, you're a ghost. You don't
Do I dream?
often dream, but sometimes you drift. You are on the other side of the veil, so to speak, which is why most people can't see you. Some people can get glimpses of the other side of the veil, whether because they are able to use satyr or cast magic, or sometimes it's because their sanity is below a certain threshold. What? Sorry, mechanics talk. Some people can see the other side of the veil. You, however, sometimes drift between realms a little bit. And so, you don't really sleep as a ghost, but you do drift, you wander, and your family's asleep. What do you usually do when your whole family's asleep most nights?
When my family is asleep, and when I can tell that Benedict is dreaming well, and is not feeling badly, and is happy wherever he is, then I wander down to the shore and to the cliffs, and I watch for the seals, and I watch for the whales in the distance, and sometimes I wade into the water a little bit, and I know it should be cold, and I know it should be scary out there, but it's not. And I would love to go swim and to go as far as I can, but what if I get taken away by a riptide? What if I can't find my way back to Benedict? So I always return to him.
Yeah, in your driftings this evening, as your family's asleep, you go to the shoreline, and the water does feel cold. Right.
I giggle. This is cold?
And wet.
I
feel it.
Take my whole hands and whole arms and just try and grasp the water, try and hold it.
Scoop water up. That's not normally what happens.
And before I even think twice, I jump in.
You jump in. It is a cold plunge as the waters off the coast of Greenland are very icy, very cold. But it is summer. People do get wet. It is a thing. And you feel sensations. You can taste the salt in the water. It's not just Benedict describing taste to you or you experiencing it through his sensations that you sometimes get because of your deep connection. You taste the salt water. You feel it's cold on your skin. Come up, your hair is wet.
I take a deep, salty breath as I come back up. I look at my hair, I touch my hair. I kind of half able to touch the ground sometimes not. I just laugh. And I go, Benedict, you need to see this.
Your house is in the distance. You know he's asleep. Probably can't hear you from this distance. But you do see a ship sail by. A white ship with white sails. Sail past one of the fjords, and a couple people on board, they seem to hear you, turn their heads as they sail by.
I wave at them. Can you see me?
They wave
Hello?
back. They're too far to hear you, you think? much or make something out. They say something back, but it's distorted. But they do wave in response.
I try and swim towards them immediately. They saw me. They heard me.
They did. You sail towards them. Swim. It's not going particularly fast, this boat. And you make it over, and hands reach down to help pull you up.
I get up on the ship. I shake a little bit, like occasionally see.
It's cold.
But
The air is very cold
dog
on
do
your
it.
wet skin.
You can see me? Hello? Who are you?
Hello, of course we can. We are but sailors, and they look around and they go, "Oh, are you ready to come over?"
Over where?
To leave this place. Are you leaving?
Is Benedict coming?
I do not know who Benedict is, young girl, but you can come with us if you like.
I'm not coming if Benedict's not coming.
Well, is Benedict here? We cannot stop the ship. We have a route to maintain.
I look back to the shore, which is slowly getting further away.
Slowly, they're drifting. They're not paddling. The winds are very calm tonight. They're just riding the current through the fjords.
No, I can't leave. I can't leave without him.
But are you alright? You need to warm up? Are you... We can take you a little closer to the shore if you're going to stay.
Yes, please, please. It's cold. It's real fun, but it's cold, and I
It is
feel
very cold. Cold nights.
stiff. Are you from around here as well? From the Eastern Settlement?
Eastern? No, this is our first time in these waters, but we're just mapping it out. We like to sail all across the ocean to distant shores.
What do you see there?
All kinds of places, and you look around, and this is a very eclectic crew. You see very different fashions than what you're used to seeing. Everyone at your settlement dresses very Icelandic, Norse, very 1300s. People here you see a couple sailors that have really twirled mustaches and pointed beards with big turbans. You see a couple of sailors who don't have any shirts on, and they've just got, their loins girded and bare feet. Very wide variety of complexions, and you hear not a variety of languages, but it's very distorted. You can't quite make out what they're saying, except for this person who's talking to you, who seems to be dressed the nicest. Maybe the captain of this ship, as you guys sail a little further into the inlet towards your house.
I don't even think much. I grab onto to a little scarf. I think he's wearing around, maybe silk. Not that I know that it's silk, but very soft, very sheen looking.
All of his clothing is made of very fine material, a variety of silks and different weaves. Almost as if he could dress for any weather, like layer on or off quite easily.
That is so soft. What is this? We don't have that. Mother doesn't make it this soft.
This is silk. It is from a very, very far away place, but...
Can I have it?
He pulls out a silk handkerchief from a pocket. A little square that's a little more brightly colored. His scarf that he has on right now is probably like a dirty white. This little handkerchief, smaller, but is lovely purple. It's like a very lovely little purple, and he wraps it around your neck and ties it.
Thank
It's
you.
so soft and lightweight.
I take a little bracelet from my wrist, which is mainly made of bones, little knuckle bones, and then longer ones. I'm like, here.
Oh, thank you very much for this gift. He takes it and he hooks it onto his belt, and you see his belt has a lot of different charms and tokens and things that are shiny, some which are dull, a variety of metals and materials and woods and fibers and colors. He adds it to his belt. He goes, I believe this is as close as we can get with the boats. I'm not familiar with the depths of these waters, and I don't wish to run aground.
No, it's very treacherous and stormy sometimes. Not tonight, but
It's
I
a
wish
very clear night, and you look up at the sky, and the moon is huge, as if it were 10, 20 times closer than normal.
I wish you a very pleasant journey onwards.
You as
I'm
well,
sure.
young lass.
I'm sure we'll get there soon as well. It seems like a nice place, I think.
I like it. These are my waters, and I know them well. And learning about the ones that I do not, such as these. Be safe, young one. Warm up. As you get off the boat, give you a little lift down. You could swim to the shore, and as you get to the shore, you turn around, the boat is gone. And the water doesn't feel cold anymore, but your hair is still wet, and it is dripping.
I hold on to the scarf around my neck.
It is soft and vibrant. Now, let's see who's next. Doop boop boop ba-doop boop ba-doop boop bow. Benedict! Oh, look how thematic this is. Benedict. When you dream, Benedict, what do you normally dream about?
Well, I normally have, I think, good dreams. I dream, well, most of the time I have very good dreams. I dream of playing with my sister, and sometimes I might have not good dreams, but then my sister comes, and then we play, and then it's okay. Sometimes I dream about my father dying, but I wasn't there when my father died.
That's correct.
My sister told me not to go on the boat that day, so I didn't. But sometimes I also dream of what it was like when I was in the Eastern Settlement, and that's not nice either. So my sister comes and she sits with me and we talk in the dreams, and it's nice because then I don't have to remember my grandparents, and they weren't very nice. And also sometimes I think about my father and he on the boat, and that was very bad because he was not nice on the boat, trying to teach me to sail. He said I was stupid all the time. But then my sister comes, and it's very nice. And whenever I think I have a bad dream, there's always a tap on my shoulder, and my sister's there. And then we go out by her grave, and we play small games, and we talk about what we'll do when we grow up, and what our lives will be like later. And I tease her about boys in the village, if she might like them, and she teases me, and it's really nice. And every once in a while, sometimes my father would yell to tell me to get back on the boat and to sail. But anytime something bad will happen in my dreams, sometimes also whenever any bad things happen not in my dreams, my sister's always there, and she always reminds me, she anchors me to something nicer. And I think I have always good dreams, you know, because my sister is always there to make them good. And if they don't start good, they will stop good because she always saves me.
She always saves you. She's not in your dream right now when you start to dream this night. You're dreaming, and it's a normal day. You don't even realize it's a dream at first. But
I sometimes have a hard time telling the difference between dreams and not
dreams. Yeah,
dreams
it can be hard sometimes. But in this dream, you're pantry is full, overflowing.
Oh,
Your mom is cooking in the kitchen, your siblings are helping, and you open the door to your house, and the grass is so green and lush.
is Otto there?
Yes, Otto would be there in your dream.
Oh, that's good to know.
He is. Looks like he's heading out on the boat, getting the boat ready to sail further down.
Oh.
But again, the land is lush and green. It is vibrant. The greenest grass you've never seen grass this green before.
This is wonderful. Maybe this is
There's a
what...
smell in the air, very fresh. You see a garden overflowing with vegetables. You see a field with grain. The cows aren't thin. The sheep aren't thin. A little plump, even.
And do we have enough food for everything?
Plenty of food. The animals have enough food. You all have enough food. And you see your sister there, but she looks more whole than usual.
This... I want to give her a hug. Did you see the food?
So much of it here. Here is
I give her the
everything.
biggest hug.
I hug back.
Oh,
You can feel the hug, Benedict. More than usual.
have this... I think... What if we were never in Midgard? What if this is what Midgard is like?
Maybe.
This place is called Greenland, but it's never been so green. What if this is what it is supposed to look like?
Do you think we were in a different world?
Well,
Do you think the Völva... She said we're getting closer to Niflheim. What if that's where we already are?
I think the Eastern Settlement is Niflheim, perhaps, and I don't... What if you're in Midgard, and that's why no one can see you, and we just get closer to you, and then when we get there... She said, the Völva said that when we get back to Midgard, everyone will be able to see you again.
I spent so much time with you. In your place, I never thought about it. And I never wanted to leave you. But what if it's not me? What if you have to come to me?
Well, then we have to come to you, because I was thinking, you're the realest person I know. What if all of us are just in a half space, and you're the only person in the real space, and if when we come to you, then finally everything will be all right.
I've never felt hungry, and I've never felt pain from tripping or twisting my ankle or burning my hand at the stove. Surely
must be
that's
what
what
Midgard
it's
is
supposed
like.
to be, yeah.
I imagine in Midgard you have food all the time, so you're never hungry, and you aren't hurt, like people try to hurt you here. I mean, that sounds what Niflheim would be like, people trying to hurt you all the time, and being mean and cold. I mean, Niflheim's cold, and people are cold here. I bet in Midgard it's warm all the time.
You're so smart. We should figure out a way to get here where everything's fine and full and green.
You know, I think sometimes Mom is sad.
Why?
She never says to us, but sometimes I see her, and she's just looking out to the sea, and she looks sad. And what if when we get to Midgard she won't be sad anymore?
How do we get to Midgard? How do we all be together? Can we bring Torvi? I like Torvi.
I hope so. I like her too.
And
The
we can
people on
bring
the other side of
Otto.
the settlement. I don't know. Oh, he has to come. You know, I have a thought. I think the older ones, they lose the ability to dream, and I think they hide their sadness from us, and I think maybe if we can work with the Völva, then we'll be able to make them happy again.
Something's coming. Something's coming
Midgard.
soon.
Midgard's coming, I think.
I think it'll be good. I think it will all be alright in the end.
Haftis,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes Mum goes to your grave. I go to your grave all the time. Sometimes she goes. I think she misses you more than anything.
She can be with me. Just like you. You need to show her the way.
You're right. You're right. I will. I can't do many things all the time that they want me to do in the village and the settlements and the farms, but I know I can find a way so that you and Mum can hug each other and talk.
We can all be together. You'll find a way, I'm sure. You'll do whatever it takes. We'll find a way.
It's a puzzle, like a game, right? It's just like playing the game, and we have to just figure out a way to fit the pieces right.
You've always been so good at puzzles. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fun. And we'll all be together at the end, and we'll eat and we'll drink and we'll dance and we'll have music. And the lights will be dancing in the skies, and we'll be dancing down here.
Can I just have one thing I'm afraid of. If everyone can see you, you won't stop talking to me, will you?
You'll always be my brother.
Okay. Because even if everybody sees you, I will always talk to you. If you want to talk to me,
I will always be with you, and you'll always be with me until the end.
it seems everything's changing and everyone wants to leave.
We won't let them.
Okay.
We'll bring them together.
And Benedict pulls one of the blades of grass. This grass, this is what life is like. You don't be this green if you don't have water and good healthy ground. I want to be in this place, this Midgard.
So much better here.
It's warmer.
It's warmer. And as you and your sister go off to play
Take her
in
hand.
this lush green landscape, the camera pulls back and you see them running through a field, a beautiful green field with wildflowers
Oh,
in the twilight sky, and the moon is huge in the sky. And now, go to the next dream. Now, Haftis, usually you know your brother's dreams when he dreams, but you don't know this dream because you swimming in the ocean. Let's see who else has a lovely dream. Otto! It's you. So, Otto, you don't typically dream, but you have been having dreams more of late. And I know that when you dream, you always dream of the ocean.
Every time.
You dream yet again. You're on your boat. You're on the ocean. And the sea is eerily still. There's land nowhere in sight. Almost glassy water.
I think he'll look around. He'll check the wind. He'll sort of move round the boat, look into the water.
There is no wind.
It's going to be a long way to row. And he'll go and see what else is on the ship at the moment. Sort of have a look around.
All of
see
your
if he can find
normal
anything.
accoutrement that you would keep stocked on the boat.
In which case, he'll sort of have a look around a bit further, check everything, double check everything, given that it's so strange that it's still. And then he'll sort of tie a rope around his waist, tie the other end to the boat, and go for a little swim.
You go for a little swim. The water here... You're used to really cold waters. You've sailed Greenland, Iceland, Northern Europe, even other parts of Europe. The waters here, glassy calm, mirror-like even. Splash in, and it is not too cold, but it's not bath water warm. It's refreshingly cool.
I think he'll sort of float around a little bit, have a little swim,
Yeah.
and just enjoy
It's
that.
not quite as
because-
salty as you're used to. It's the salt water is very light.
And what ocean are you? And have a think as he'll sort of float.
Float around, and a white boat sails by.
Oh,
They're not rowing,
he'll
they're sailing. There is no wind.
he'll get back aboard his ship, untie himself, and sort of hail them from a distance.
Wave, they'll pull up closer, glide to a stop. Your boats are bobbing near each other, just out of boarding range, but near enough to hold a conversation.
Well, hello there.
Hello!
Seems like the ocean's calm today. Too
Oh,
calm,
yes, this
maybe.
part of the seas always is.
And which part of the sea is this? Only I seem to have drifted to a place much calmer and warmer than I'm used to.
Oh, is this your first time here then?
Perhaps.
He looks you up and down. Can you give me a spot hidden check?
Of course.
That's a success. You see that this boat is crewed by an interesting variety of people. They all seem to be chatting nonchalantly. Again, you can't quite make out what they're saying because they're not yelling across, but the person who seems to be the captain, you notice he has on his waist belt a little bone bracelet that looks pretty similar to one that Benedict wears. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar.
Say,
goes-
you...
Over in the glass area of the sea, the glass sea.
The glass sea.
Sea of glass. Hey.
Not heard of that one yet. But it's
Is
an
your first
interesting
time.
one. How are you moving without the wind and without any rowing?
You have
Only
to
I need to
dream.
get moving too. Right. Of course you do.
You do.
You're saying you move your boat with dreams.
Of course, you're in a dream now, it looks like.
Always hard to tell.
Aye, it is sometimes for certain folk.
Then our dream movement back to shore, I guess.
Aye, that's the spirits.
Say, you wouldn't know a boy by the name of Benedict, would you? Your charm's
Yeah.
similar.
Can't say I do. No, I got this from a wee lass. Not too terribly long ago. Fortnight or so,
Yeah.
perhaps.
And where are you sailing to?
Ah, right now we're on course for Oriab.
Maria. Does that ring any bells?
It does not.
Wait, is that further up in Greenland?
No,
Europe.
it's quite a far ways away. Don't believe you've been there yet.
Fair enough. Well, safe journeys. I'll dream myself back to shore.
You do that. Safe journeys. Pray you don't run into any nightmares. So it starts moving
Right.
again.
He'll shake his head a little bit confused by that entire, ordeal. He then closes his eyes and tries to focus on moving towards the shore, moving home.
Yeah.
Unless calm seas.
I added a stat to your sheet called dreaming. Could you give me a dreaming check, please?
Oh my god. Dreaming. See if I can find that. Dreaming.
Should be
Yes,
at
I've
the
got
bottom.
dreaming. I had a success at dreaming.
And with a success, your boat, you feel it start to move a little bit across the sea of glass.
Yeah. And he'll focus on that. Keep focusing. Keep moving.
Moving. And it's a little clumsy. We've never done this before. But dream that the boat moves, and it does.
This would be a lot easier if it was like this in real life.
It would be. It's a little mentally tiring, but you're used to sailing, so this isn't too hard of a task. And you sail and sail till eventually you wake up in the real world, dreaming of sailing. But it's time to pan over to someone else now. Umik. What's the you're just gonna have a nice dream? Everyone's had such lovely dreams so far.
What doesn't have nice dreams?
Oh, what does Umik normally dream about then?
A lot of terrible things. He doesn't
Ooh.
like sleep.
That's a shame.
And dreams of the time with the bear.
Yes.
The unfortunate time where Grammar ended up kicking individuals. Dreams of time back in Iceland. That's most of his dreams.
It's most of
them
your
are
dreams.
nightmares.
Most of them are nightmares, but this dream doesn't start off as a nightmare, at least. Maybe that's why it's so unusual to you. You're dreaming, it's the day with the bear. You're outside. You were hunting, yes?
Yes.
And you see your prey. It's probably a caribou or a muskox, probably a caribou, maybe even a rabbit. Doesn't matter what you were hunting that day, because you see the bear. But the bear doesn't charge at you this time. It sits there, polar bear, and it looks at you almost thoughtfully.
Scans the horizon for Torvi.
You scan the horizon. Torvi is not there. It's just you and the bear.
Like, he is so nervous that things are amiss, he is literally shaking. Takes his spear presents it to the bear, just sorts of like lays it down in front of him, but keeps it within arm's length.
The bear, in turn, cock its head, lay down, roll onto its side a little bit, similar to you placing the spear on the ground.
Dorothy's been trying to convince me that all of this stuff with the Völva is real. Did she send you?
The bear shakes its head.
Is this the Völva's doing?
Bear half nods, half shakes its head, almost like a yes and no. Rolls onto its stomach,
So-
puts its head on its paws.
This is one of those dreams that supposed to grant wisdom, insight.
Shrugs. Never seen a bear shrug before. Seems a little odd.
Kind of upsetting. Not going to lie. Are we making peace? Are I going mad? What are we doing here?
The bear, like, slowly looks towards, like, leans towards you a bit, paws still underneath it, and gives a few deep sniffs as if to catch your scent better.
Wait, you've always caught me before. I don't think you need to, get the scent.
And then kind of sits up again and puts a paw on the ground and pushes away some snow because it was winter after all. And underneath that snow is very green grass. Most vibrant green grass you've ever seen.
Now I know I'm dreaming.
They're not.
This is about midsummer, isn't it?
They're not.
Great. I'm hoping this means that the hand fasting is going to go well and that Torby and Otto are going to have a good life.
Shrugs.
That's not what this is about. Great. So this is about the ritual, the thing that I really don't care about.
Nods.
Of course it is.
And then
So,
in the snow, it just starts moving snow around with its paw again while you keep talking.
am I to give my heart to this ritual? Defend it? What? I mean, I'm trying to understand the imagery here.
And it draws a symbol in the snow that I have on a tab here. Totally have it in a tab here. It draws a symbol in the snow.
Okay.
And
Is it a spiral?
it is not. It is. I'll draw it and I'll roll 20. Just for you.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, okay. It, doop. Okay, so it's like this. And this.
okay.
And then I need the roll 20 line tool. So it's a larger circle. That's not how that works. And then a smaller circle. And in the bigger circle, it puts a spiral. So it's this large circle connected to a smaller circle with lines going through the line that connects the two circles, and then a spiral in the big circle.
Have I seen anything like this before?
Ooh. You know what? How often do you go explore? I know Torvi wanders all around all the time.
Before the incident with the bear, I went exploring a good deal.
Do you ever go into any of the caves?
Yes.
You remember seeing something like this carved on a cave wall once? Probably done by the Skraelings. The other people who live here in Greenland.
This is
You don't see them
Skraeling
often.
symbol. What do the Skraelings have to do with the Midsummer ritual?
And the bear, at this point, pushes snow back over it, having shown you what it wished to show you. And then draws one more symbol. Looks like a tree branch almost. A line. Some lines coming off of it. V's. And then gestures its paw at you.
So, they're using the symbols for... I'm assuming Yggdrasil, but I'm not entirely certain.
Bear looks suddenly over its shoulder, wipes the snow across of it to obscure all that it has drawn. And
Someone
its
else
lip
is
curls
hunting you. Who's hunting you?
a little bit, and you wake up. We only have two
I
left
think-
now.
I think like he's up and like sweating.
Probably, yeah. And the whole time you were talking with that bear, the moon was huge. Sky. Tanya, Miguel, favorite mom here. What?
Hi.
What do you typically dream about?
I think that Tanya's dreams are quite varied and vibrant. Not always good, but not always bad. Sometimes strange, sometimes it's different perspectives. Sometimes she's low to the ground, sometimes she's flying in the sky, sometimes she's, in the waters with the silverfish. Sometimes it's pleasant dreams of holding her children, of, a family meal. Sometimes it's less pleasant. It's a roiling sea, bruises on skin, a silent house. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but throughout it, usually there's pairs in it. Something either that matches or that fundamentally opposes. So it could be fire and water, it could be two birds in the sky, it could be, rotting leaves on fresh grass. It's something that always has a match to it. And throughout her life, I think she's gained, especially when practicing with the Völva, some elements of lucid dreaming that's not entirely foreign to her. The idea that dreams are something that can be controlled or have some insight into. So it could be up to the roll of the dice whether she has a good dream or a bad dream tonight, or up to a GM.
Well, lucky for you, it's a good dream tonight. Everyone's having such good dreams. Because
Okay.
we're in a happy time of our lives right now. Oh, isn't that nice? So you wake up in your dream. You don't wake up yet. You're dreaming. You're in your house, and you're cooking, and your larder is full.
Yeah.
Twice as much food as you would have normally expected it to be.
Yeah, I think she has a look at what's been gathered. She takes note of, is there anything truly luxurious or something that would have come in through trade, or is it all local and homegrown? Is it?
It's all local and homegrown, and it looks fresh too. There's also some preserves, things that look like you've prepared to put for over the winter. Jars of things fermenting. So much fresh produce.
And I think she looks at that and she closes her eyes and listens for the telltale sign of children.
You hear them
People.
outside.
She'll go to one of the windows and look out.
You look out, and it is beautiful, lush, and green outside. The grass is probably knee-high. In places the sheep and cows haven't grazed yet, of course. The sheep and cows are plump. The children are also plump, and you have some big kids. They're tall boys, and they are fully fed and growing well, it looks like. They're running around, playing with sticks. There's a garden and a field that looks to have crops sprouting in it.
Spirits have visited me with kind dreams tonight. Maybe taunting me with something else. She'll linger on it for a moment before turning around. Usually there's something to find.
There usually is something to find in a dream. And you saw the four youngest ones outside frolicking, but you hear the telltale signs of weaving from the other room. The shuttle, tuck, 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 getting slung across the loom.
Yeah. And out of habit, she'll go to the pantry and she'll pick up probably something small and sweet. Maybe a little bit of preserved fruit or fresh fruit.
Yeah.
We have fresh.
Probably, yeah. Fresh berries.
And a little bit of yogurt, and just make up a small plate for Benedict. In a rare moment, she'll take a mouthful of it herself, because she can do that in dreams. It's different in real life.
The basket is overflowing.
Yeah. In real life, her children will never know how hungry she's been to feed them. But in her dreams, it's okay. And she'll take it. She'll take it to the room where the loom is.
Take it to the room where the loom is, and you see your two oldest weaving. You see Benedict and Haftus. And they're weaving on the loom, one on each side.
She said I would see you in my dreams, and here you are.
And what they're weaving with doesn't seem to be wool. It seems to be much finer. It seems to be thread.
She'll step towards them and place the bowl down. Didn't come from a sheep, that, did it? That's a mighty fine sheep. She'll do you see the fibers?
You do see the fibers. Can you
Like
give me a
in the spindle?
natural world check?
Yeah, sure.
Or spot hidden, either or would work for this. It's not an unfamiliar material. It's just you've never seen it woven before.
No.
You'll
I think
notice.
Fuzzy around the
Benedict would
edges.
just squeeze her hand, like, with, like, happiness.
Mm-hmm. And you You're not gonna not know what this is, but you won't get any additional details. It seems to be spider silk.
Just
From what
doesn't seem to hear you.
Who doesn't hear me?
Half just doesn't seem to hear you.
Ah, okay. I think that seeing that it's spider silk, she'll cast her mind to the list, the meticulous list.
Yeah.
Believe one of her sons was tasked to go and collect spiders.
That is correct.
But this is a lot of silk.
This is
Far
a lot
more
of
than
silk.
a few spiders could produce.
That is correct.
With the list in mind,
Yes.
the herbs in the garden, the things in the pantry, the things
Yes.
outside, is it all, thinking about it, is it all part of what is on the list? Is it
Yes,
just the
it
silk?
would be. No.
Okay.
You'd find the mushrooms that are on the list. The wild thyme, the angelica root, the chives, the scurvy grass, crowberries, blueberries, arctic sorrel, bog Labrador tea. Firewood is the 3 types of wood she asked you to get, the juniper, the ash, and the alder. And your pantry would be filled with vessels of food, drink, meats, different types of meats. She did say you would need one of each type of beast. By medieval creature categorizations, that means land beasts, sea beasts, birds, and serpents. Serpents being the weird category that is all amphibians, reptiles, and insects. So.
Do as you will, medieval people. You don't even know that the earth spins and is round and a sphere.
Yep.
Sorry, flat earthers. Okay. Keeping that in mind, then, she'll squeeze Benedict's hands back. And where's the weave taking you this time, hey?
What does it look like that we're weaving?
It looks like you're weaving. It's the cloth that is finished at the bottom. It's actually probably more than a little bit at the bottom. It's probably mostly finished. It's very intricate design. It looks almost like a bridge. Like a bridge pattern on a beautiful soft silk. A little shiny. Very strong. Weaving with thread this fine would have taken years to get this far, you think?
You've been working really hard, haven't you?
Yes, we have. Touch it.
She'll take the end of it, run a thumb over it. She looks at this bridge. Is there
It's got a
colours in the
rainbow
background?
sheen to it. Kind of like a hollow. What you might describe today as like a hollow sheen. But it's just a little iridescent sheen to it. A little shimmer, depending on how you catch it in the light.
Bridge to Midgard. Is that what you've been
Yes.
making?
Yes.
It's a fine looking bridge.
I
Both of
want
you've done
only the
very well.
best. Thank you. We both only want the best for you. You work so hard.
I've always said to you that it's my job to take care of you. And that's still true.
But I'm a man now, so I have to take care of you, especially if Otto's going.
He will not be far.
But I will still take care of you.
How about we take care of each other?
Okay.
Now then, you have a bridge to finish, and I think I have things to do.
Okay. We both love you very much.
I know.
Thank you.
I know you do. Tell your sister. I miss her. I love her. And I'll see her soon.
She is waiting.
And she'll kiss you on the top of the head. And knowing that a hand will pass through where her daughter sits, she will turn from the room and go outside.
As you turn to go outside, that is when you wake up. Last but not least, Torvi. You have a love. What do you typically dream about, Torvi?
I think Tolby's dreams are a real mixed bag. And I think sometimes she doesn't dream at all. She's just gone like a stone. And then other times they are like extremely vivid dreams, broaching onto night terrors a lot for her, I would imagine. Because she's a very vivid, imaginative thinker.
Of course she is.
Yeah.
So, this rather mixed bag. You're in your cave. You're dreaming you're in your cave, overlooking the ocean, your favorite place to be.
Yeah.
And you said you had drawn or carved all along the walls of your cave little pictures of the Eddas, the myths, sagas, mythology, folklore. And you see that all of your little drawings and carvings are vivid colors in this dream.
I think she is like completely enraptured by it. She's always loved these stories ever since she was a tiny girl, and then seeing them bright and colorful how she's imagined them all these years, she's just completely entranced by it. So her fingers are tracing everything that she can. You know, she's really just like an
It's
inch from the
amazing
wall.
you can see them so well, but because it's night outside. Look at your cave, you can see the moon huge and low in the sky over the ocean. It ripples on the shore. It's a calm night. Pleasant breeze, but the moon is so big and so bright that it illuminates your cave and just casts the right amount of light to make these colorful and vivid and bright. You run your hands along them. You go deeper into the cave, and there's drawings on this cave that you haven't even done yet, but you've thought about doing them. You've dreamt of doing it. You've imagined it. And how far do you follow these down?
All the way.
You go all the way, and you follow it, and your cave isn't this long. It's a cave, not a tunnel. It's an alcove, really. A deep alcove, enough to shelter you from bad weather, but in this dream, it's a long tunnel. You see the sagas painted on it. You see other stories as well, stories you don't recognize. You see looks to be ceremonies, festivals, years going by. You see scenes that don't quite make sense to you, but they're just as colorful and bright as the ones you've drawn. Figures you don't recognize, but then you do see figures you recognize. You see Midsummer Festival, the one that you're preparing for. You see that as the cave opens up a little bit.
I think when she recognizes that that's the Midsummer Festival, we're going to be doing this very soon.
You see the maypole, you see a spiral, you see a loom in the spiral. You recognize... You've doodled your friends before on this cave, your neighbors. You recognize them. They're the same as your doodles, but over here.
She's going to look for her family and her friends, her loved ones, and make sure they're not, they're enjoying the festival as they should be, and it's not, a horrific scene at this lovely festival.
Yeah. You see a lovely hand fasting between you and Otto. Everyone's there. The village seems happy. You see different scenes. You see the feast that takes place afterwards. Each scene kind of leads you deeper. And this cave opens up until you're in a big chamber. You realize now that you've gone down quite deep. Quite a deep ways. And you see the last scene that is on this wall, and it is map of your village. Which, speaking of which, I have for you guys. I will put it in our Discord. Damn, that's not you guys. There you go. There's you guys. And I've included the Völva's doodles on there for you. Your guys' your guys' 2 houses are the little circle. Big circle is where she said to put torches and stuff, just to make it an easier perimeter for you guys. And then the spiral, the dark circle, is where you're gonna set up the stuff for the ritual. But so you see this basically without the circles on the wall. You see the map of your settlement, all the little farms dotted in little bright colors, almost twinkling in the light. The cave's dark, but the colors give off a little bit of light on the wall. And you see zoomed in scenes. You see Hafdis and Benedict and Tanya, yourself, and the Völva. You see you all weaving on a loom. And you see a bridge that comes off from the loom, off the top. And it goes over the ceiling and into the darkness, and you realize there's a whole chamber behind you. As you turn around, it is, some might say, an abyss. I don't know if I'd go that far. It's very dark. There's like a ledge. It's not a narrow ledge, it's a big ledge. You know, you've got a lot of space. You're not gonna fall off. But the light fades into the darkness as it goes over the edge of where you can follow, because it's on the ceiling, and there is a ledge, and below you, you look down and you see just darkness. It is, can't tell how far down it goes. Could be a few feet, could be practically bottomless. You don't have light with you, so you can't tell.
Being a dream and with dream logic,
Yes.
could I imagine myself throwing a torch down just so I can, just see how deep this
Oh my
thing
gosh,
goes?
could you give me a dreaming check?
Ugh. Don't like that this is a stat, by the way.
Dice rolls in this campaign?
Ooh.
So, that's not a fumble, because it's not a 100.
Just
That's both fortunate and unfortunate. So you imagine throwing a torch down, and a torch, it's you think about it, and there's moments where you see a little bit of light, but it's more difficult to imagine than you normally is. Usually you can lucid dream a little bit. This feels a little more tangible than you're used to, and that kind of causes you to freak out, because you imagine the torch and it's there for a second, but then you really feel it there for a second, and that startles you perhaps a bit, and then the light goes out.
yeah, like this whole situation is now giving Torvi the big heebie-jeebies, and I feel like her legs being like on the edge of this like ledge looking down, her knees start to shake a little, and so she's to take a step back and hug the wall.
But you look down the ledge, and you did try to dream, and you see some faint illumination come from beneath, from the pit that you're looking inside. And it looks like a bridge. It's not finished yet. It's close. It's not quite there yet. It's iridescent. Hard to see.
Bobby probably knows what this is.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go down onto her stomach and like look as far as she can over this ledge, and she'll just say into the pit, "What must I do? How can I help us complete this?"
Torvi, can you give me a power check, please?
I can. Extreme success.
Oh, that's so nice. Torvi. You are gonna get vision.
Oh no.
You asked, what must I do to complete this bridge?
Yeah.
And immediately your vision is filled with scenes of Midsummer. The Midsummer that's coming. You see the ritual, you see the Völva, and materials pop into your mind. Almost as if your mind is searching for the right materials, like you know what the material is, and you're just looking for the right name, and as you do, you're like, yes, this. And as you do that, you realize this is a very similar list to what the Völva came up with. This is very similar. In fact, you think you know all of the exact materials that are needed for this list. And Torvi, I'm going to message you.
Oh no.
You know exactly what must be done to complete this bridge. And can I have you make me a sanity check as well, please?
Yeah. Hard success.
That's good.
I'm so scared. Gang, I'm so scared.
Okay. Just gonna get you some things.
Uh-huh.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Just gonna copy this, and you just this flashes before your mind. Just cleaning up my own notes a little bit since I'm basically just sending you my notes. And you're gonna get some info. Where are you? There you are, Susie. This is part 1.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, and then you're gonna need this. And then I would like you, I'm gonna send you a link probably. There's a saga that comes to mind. Eagle's saga. Eagle's saga comes to mind. There's a ritual that's done in that. Some Valkyries perform a ritual in that saga with weaving, and you are reminded of this ritual, and that is how you can do it. You can take what you know and apply that. Okay.
Valkyries, famously of the living.
Yeah. But they are able to traverse realms. Okay, here you go. Susie, this is... I'm just gonna give you my notes for this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. and
Does that
just
mean
give it
Torvi's a
one second.
Valkyrie? So we're gonna be fine.
She's been gifted knowledge that Valkyries possess.
All right. That's
I
good.
did look at Valkyrie names before I picked Torvi,
Oh,
so
that's so nice.
Yeah, this is why you're big Völva.
Yes, right. The Völva
This is why.
Majora.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
the Majora. And in your title.
There's just so much to send you, Susie. You just rolled so well.
I regret everything.
It's not
I
good.
should have been a fucking fisherman.
This is, we're gonna tweak the song a little bit, but I'll give you the original, because that would be what your inspiration is for this.
Mhm.
And then this is... I'd say all this out loud, but... there you go. That's...
Oh,
There you go. That's what you gain the knowledge of.
I
Percy.
love the
That-
idea of Torvi getting to Midsummer and then pushing the Völva out of the way, being like, I got this old woman, just throwing it, just
step
like,
aside.
just step aside. I got this.
Got this. And you know exactly what must be done
Yep.
to finish this bridge.
Yeah, and I
Exactly.
understand now something that the Völva told me last time.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh
And-
dear.
You're gonna lose. See, you got a hard success, so that's good. So it'll only be... It'll roll 2 sanity.
Whew, okay.
Because you understand it, and you understand it well, and you understand that this is what must be done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
there
written
you
in the
go.
sagas.
It's... Yeah. Been given a vision. Gifted a vision.
Cool, sick, great.
That's when you wake up. Oh, that was so lovely. I'm so glad we had you. The dice decided to let you go last. That's great. Oh, so everyone wakes up. Yay,
Torvi is drenched in sweat and clammy.
it's a beautiful morning. Oh, there we go. There you go. And you all have festival preparations to make for... Oh, isn't that great?
I wake up
everyone,
happy.
How is everyone waking up the next morning? We'll start with the with Tanya's household. Tanya, Benedict, Heftis. You guys wake up, your whole family wakes up. How's everyone feeling?
Good. It's always good to dream and have a time with my sister, and also it was a wonderful place we saw. So Midsummer's coming, and the Völva has got a plan to bring us back to Midgard.
She
And
does.
so I'm feeling very good. I'm actually feeling renewed spirit. I sent a letter. I gave a letter to Otto to give to the King of Norway, and I had a wonderful dream. And I think actually everything is going to be okay.
Yeah, and when you wake up, Heftis has a lovely purple silk kerchief around her neck.
Oh,
She's sitting on a little, like, crudely carpentered kind of shelf, and her feet are just dangling, and she's got a little purple scarf she's touching with one hand.
Haftis, I think this will be the best midsummer.
I think so too. I had a lovely dream, and you too?
I did. I had a good dream, and my father wasn't in it. Just you and my siblings and the twins, and mother. It was a very good dream.
You know, I told you he'll be in your dreams less and less. You'll forget all about him. He's gone now.
I hope so.
He'll never find you again. I promise.
We've had a hard life, but I think that all of our hardships are coming to an end soon. And then we can have whatever lives we want. We can do anything we want. We can find books to read, and our home will be safe.
You should find Mother and tell her. She won't listen to me.
I know she wants to. Oh, in my dream, Mother, was it my dream? I don't remember, but Mother said that she misses you, and she loves you.
She always says that. And then I tell her that I love her, and she just walks away.
I'll remind her. Mum! And I clatter out to try to find my mum.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit too early.
Tanya tends to be an early riser. You have to be with 5 lads in the house.
You do.
And I think she wakes up a bit restless. because she looks outside in the the rolling plains and the snow and
Very brown.
the brown
Yeah.
and the slightly skinny animals, and she rolls up her sleeves, and I think the first thing that she does, other than prepare breakfast, is she gets a broom, and you find her just systematically cleaning every cobweb she can find, and then scraping the remains into a little jar that she's got. And she's just going around. Apparently, it's midsummer clean today, and she'll turn to you, and she looks well rested enough, and she gives you a little smile. You seem happy today. It's good.
Yes, I'm going to go out to get the milk and take care of the animals, but I wanted to tell you that Haftus loves you too. And then I think he's just going to bounce out to go take care of his morning, taking care of the animals' chores.
Yeah. When he's gone, I think the smile drops. And she closes her eyes for a second before she shakes herself. He always talks about her. Always. He's always been closer to her than I will ever be. Spiders. And she'll just, get on with what she's doing.
Get on with what you're doing.
Where's my lodger? Why is he not up yet?
Probably.
And, Benedict,
the
by the way,
animals.
Benedict changes the game. Say he goes into the, before he actually takes care of the animals, he goes in to the barn, and he makes his move on the game board, and then goes about his
Nice.
business.
Yeah, and I think he'd be, he stays usually outside until it gets too cold. So I think he'd be with the animals, waking up. He'd have gotten up and washed himself, and then he'd been waiting for that move. And as soon as you make the move and run away, I think he'd round the corner and just make his own move, and then go to the house for some food. It was pretty spry today. Is that a good dream?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone had such nice dreams.
Is it how many days till midsummer?
6. That'll
6
be
days.
June 22nd. So it's
June 22nd? Yep.
Yes. Today is
Okay.
June 22nd.
All right. Tanya will see the lodger come in and just will sort of give him a bit of a nod and grace him with a small smile this morning.
He looks worried, but just kind of walks in and smiles back a little bit. Seems this morning is going well so far.
Seems so.
Are you well?
Do I not look well?
You look very well.
Right then. Everything's fine. Come on, sit down. Breakfast.
He goes and sits down and just gets ready to eat.
I think her back is turned to him as she's making breakfast. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I just took your advice. It seems to have worked well.
Man who listens, what a rarity, she says, just finishing off breakfast. And I think she doesn't call the kids for a while as she sets down the food and sort of checks that nobody's here. As she sits like
You
across
see Bjorn
from him.
in the yard, apparently chasing
Yeah.
down some spiders to put in a basket.
He's a good boy. My son is very fond of you.
He's a good lad.
I know that you and I are friendly enough, friendly as we need to be.
I would hope so. I've
And
not
you'll
been
be-
too friendly, I hope.
No.
Good.
But we can be more friendly when we're neighbours.
Hey, been good like that.
And
It's been a while since I've been here, and I know I've been imposing.
You aren't necessarily imposing. But my children, I think, are looking for something, a replacement, and that's just not fair. It's not fair on them, and it's not fair on me, and it's certainly not fair on you. But my boys love you. So when we're neighbours, I would still like you to come and visit. And you will still be welcome at my table.
I would still like to visit, and I would still like to see the boys. I've grown fond of them as well. Benedict especially seems keen on me, and I enjoy our games.
She nods. Do you plan on having children? Torvi is a very good aunt. Good sister. Do not know if she wants to be a mother. She likes giving my children back, he says with a bit of a smile.
I'm sure that conversation will happen a while after we are bound.
She nods. I suppose if we get to Midgar, it wouldn't matter how many mouths we have to feed, there'll always be enough.
Indeed. Whereas now, there's hardly any to go around. Wouldn't be right.
Well, it would be right to have the conversation, at least. Wouldn't it? Just in case.
Maybe after we're bound.
You have the luxury of 6 days. I would use them wisely.
It's only 6 days. I only spoke to her for the first time yesterday. And that was to propose.
And whose fault was that? You've lived here for a while now, and you've chosen not to talk to her.
And 6 years.
It's only been 6 years.
Well, you got to make up for it in 6 days. I think it's quite, what's the word, poetic.
That's a lot to make up for in 6 days. And
well, you better get your finger out then, aren't you?
my fingers are all out. I don't wear gloves today. It's not that cold.
She rolls her eyes and just drink up. You've got a long day ahead.
He does. Yes, I have to find some puffins, some fish.
Are you a spiritual man? You don't seem like one.
No, but I did sail in my dream yesterday with my mind. It was a strange dream.
You sailed with your mind?
It was a lot of effort. I had to concentrate, and then I moved through this glass sea. I rarely dream. That one sticks.
Takes a lot of spirit to dream. And
Does
dream well. Yes, it does.
I rarely dream.
Did you see anything else in your dream?
A boat.
Well, you are on the ocean. That's not really a...
Another boat, not mine. Sail. And they had lots of different people on it.
And it was white. White wood and white sails.
White wood, white sail.
White wood.
Seems like a mistake to me. White wood on the ocean will wear quick.
Does any wood come to mind when I think of white wood? Or a white boat? Any significance of the colour white?
Not that you can think of. Never heard of a white sail. Well, I guess you could give me a occult or a history.
Probably an occult. Oh my god, I'm rolling like crap.
You remember something about a boat that was made out of fingernails or something? Torvi would probably know that saga or tale better. That's the only thing you could think of white boats in your cultural knowledge.
And it was wood, not fingernails.
Well, I've never seen a boat made of fingernails.
Well,
How
but it's a
buoyant are
dream.
fingernails?
You should ask Torvi about it. It'll be a good conversation starter, actually. She'd be
Before I
really
ask
interested
if
to
they
hear
want
about you.
Babies.
She the last advice I gave you got you married or engaged. Lean into it. Make it somewhat natural. I don't know why you're asking.
What is a natural way to ask that question the day after you have asked to be married, after knowing each other for a day?
Well, on the path you're on, I think it makes perfect sense. I've not spoken to you for 6 years. I proposed to you in a day, and I'm going to ask you whether you want children the next day.
What's day 3?
Where would they like to be buried?
That's a good one.
Day 4 is probably, romantic. Day 5
Okay,
is
not the
nerves.
burial.
Day 6, you're married. So I don't, nice and neat and tied up, isn't it?
Yes, I imagine. How long did it take you to decide to marry your departed husband?
It wasn't my decision. It rarely is a woman's decision who she gets to marry.
And on that note, we're gonna go over to Frigg's household. We're with Torby and Umik. How's y'all's morning? You guys
Oh,
both
not
had
good.
Dreams.
Oh,
Not
Oh, not
good.
good wanted. No.
I like to think that the doors to our separate rooms are right across from each other.
Mhm. Yeah.
And we both opened them simultaneously. We're both dripping with sweat.
Maybe.
Both of us huge bags under our eyes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you like that in 10 years.
Likewise.
Okay, what did you see?
And she's gonna gesture her head towards where they eat. And
Your mother's
she'll sit
already
there.
awake cooking breakfast.
She sort of sits down at the table and she's like leaning on it, like she's flopped over it. I saw a pit with the Bifrost going down. I couldn't see how deep it was, couldn't see what was at the bottom, and then I asked what I had to do, what must be done so that it could be completed, and yeah. And she's just staring.
Sounds like yours was rougher than mine. But they usually are, aren't they?
Yeah. What did you see?
The bear. But this time it didn't attack me.
It was speaking to you?
No, it was drawing symbols on the ground.
She's like, props herself up. What symbols?
Grabs a bowl of whatever we have.
Probably draw with water on the table.
And goes ahead and draws that spiral symbol
Yeah.
with the lines and the 2 lines connecting the 2 circles. Through that, which looks like a symbol I saw in one of the caves way back when.
You've seen this in some of the caves, Torvi.
I've seen this. I don't
Moon
quite
was
know what it means,
massive.
but
I don't know what it means either. It was massive. It seemed like the bear it ran off as things started to make sense, like it was pursued by something else. That's when I woke up. Moon was massive. I think it had something to do with midsummer.
the moon was big for me too. It lit up my little cave down by the shore. Don't know what that means either.
We both remember how bad it was last time we had something like this.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to you back then.
Will you listen now?
Stop getting water on my
Oh.
table. Your mother wipes it off and places a bowl of breakfast in front of you. It's yogurt.
I'm sorry, Mother. I just stares at Dorothy. tell me what I need to do, and I will do it.
Okay. Tolvi clearly hasn't told you everything from her dream. And she's still quite distant as she's mainly playing with her yogurt rather than eating it.
Yeah.
I need to go and prepare some things. There's things I have to get for the ceremony. With the wedding, with the hand fasting, I don't know what I need to do. Could I give most of that to you? I have like this Midsummer Festival is more important.
I am going to be helping the other fellows build your home. Mother, would you like to take over the hand fasting duties?
It is already handled.
That doesn't make me feel better somehow. She says quietly so her mother doesn't hear.
Yeah.
So she doesn't get the Old Norse version of a chancler at her head.
Yeah.
Just gives you a look of like, what do you expect from me?
I think she eats like a spoon of her yogurt, and then she just gets her stuff on, and she's out. She's gone.
She's out. She's gone.
Is there anything you would like me to do, Mother, before I go and help build?
Pop by Tanya's house and give her this, and she hands you a basket. It's for Midsummer. It's a gift.
Alright.
You see
Do
inside
you
is some
stick
yarn
around?
that has been spun.
Do you need me to stick around to help with Father?
No, I've got it. That and the hand fasting, I can handle that much. And if people have things to do before Midsummer that you need to help with, you help with that, because Torvi can stay here for a little longer if the house isn't done yet. It's fine. I hear it's supposed to be a big one this year. I mean, you want the hand fasting to go well.
Fair enough. I get it.
Okay.
Alright, I will run by Tanya's house and then I'll go to the construction site.
Excellent. She tisks at the mostly uneaten bowl of yogurt that Torvi left behind and picks it up and takes it to the other room with her.
You need to go easier on her. She's having a hard time on top of everything else.
I imagine it's the pre-wedding jitters. It's fine. I didn't say anything to her, did I?
Mother.
I didn't. She takes it and goes into the other room.
And he takes the basket and heads pretty much straight over to Tanya's.
Yes. And where does Torvi go?
I think she's gonna go out and get some of the herbs and roots and things that she needs. And that's gonna be like most of her day. I think she's just like,
You are supposed to go to the Völva's house today at some point to determine your Seder realm.
So I think she'll go. She's going early. She'll go out and get those herby stuff, and then when it's a bit more acceptable to be like calling on people, she'll go to the Völva's.
Probably around lunch, just after lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going out onto the plains where I can see for miles around me.
A natural world or a survival or a spot hidden to find your herbs that you need. You know exactly how much and of which ones you need. You don't need to wait for the list from the Völva. You're good.
Yeah, no, I am good.
Yeah, you got it. You just no problem at all. Record time. You've got it. You're good. Your natural world leads you right to the best patches of all of the herbs that you need. Enough in each patch to harvest up.
And making sure there's no one around me for freaking miles for a bit. It's nice to be out there on the nothingness.
It is. It's nice. It's peaceful. A little drab compared to your dream, but yeah, not for long. And Umek, you go to deliver the basket to Tanya's house, and as you get there, you see another a little young lass from town. one of the other farms, one of the farms that's like near the Volva's house, often sent as her little errand girl, her little runner to deliver messages and whatnot. She goes, "Hello, Mr. Frickson." It's about 8.
Hello. What brings you out so early today?
And she has a piece of bark that's been rolled out and dried, and it's got some writing on it. Got a list I'm supposed to bring to you and Otto, basically the men who are attached to the apprentices of the Völva. Can you read?
Roughly, but I might be able to make it out.
She hands it over, and you see, this is the official list. She had rattled off some things for Midsummer. This is apparently the high priority list. You see that some hunting is going to be in order. She's gonna need, looks to be some geese, a whale of some kind, and either like a musk ox or a couple cows or sheep. But if you take cows or sheep, these are for the sacrifices for the special ceremony to open the Bifrost. But if you did cows or sheep, that would be from your own herd. So it's up to you whether you want to like go out and try to hunt a musk ox, or if you'd rather take from your own herd. But she does need geese and a whale for sure. You don't have that laying around.
No. If she wanted the whale, she should have let us know 2 months ago.
I
There's
don't know
no
what
way.
it says.
Let me do
Okay.
do you a favor real quick.
What?
You see this?
Mm-hmm.
That
Runes.
symbol means, these runes. This one means geese.
Geese. So those mean geese. Okay.
Yes, this means geese.
Mm-hmm.
This, the thing that makes me angry looking at it, means whale.
Whale. Okay.
Yes. Have you seen a whale?
And in the fjords.
Yeah. You've seen one. Okay. Yes, they're big. Very, very big. They're very, very big and very hard to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm.
There's some smaller ones, like the white ones.
Eh,
Not as big
Those
as the
typically-
big ones.
no. They're not big, and they typically don't wash up good. You need to hit a big one, and it keeps for a while, and it'll wash up, and oftentimes it washes up far away from where you hit it.
Mm.
This means ox.
Okay.
This one means sheep,
Okay.
and this one means cattle.
Cows.
Yes.
Okay.
The very fluffy, fun, but incredibly stupid cows.
But they're very cute and they have good food.
Very, very good. Now, thank you for delivering this. I hope
Okay.
this was a bit of informative. You have a good day today.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Frickson.
Bye.
Skips back to her own little homestead. Giving a little hello to Bjorn and Uther.
It just like goes up to the house, quick rap on the door.
Come in.
Hello, everyone. Tanya, mother sends her regards. Hands over the basket.
Yeah. She. I don't know what
Very
this is all
nicely
about.
spun
wool. She checks it. Does it feel softer than usual?
This does feel a little softer. This must have been the better cuts of wool. Maybe lamb's
she'll-
wool compared to sheep's wool.
Yeah, she'll hold it up to the light and see if she sees any colours in it. Just because she's had the dream.
No, this seems to be just
Okay.
normal lamb's wool. A little grayish, white and grayish mixed together.
It's a fine gift. Thank you.
I'll confirm the message.
Does your father need anything?
If
Would you like me to visit?
Please, actually.
I can do it today before I go and see the Völva.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
Breakfast, or have you eaten?
I've eaten. Otto, you and I have much to do.
Of course, I look forward to it. Let's.
No, you're not going to look forward to it.
Oh, then I will not look forward to it. Maybe you should eat before we set off and do our work.
I have already eaten.
Then we can go.
We are going to need to talk to a few of the other fellows, because apparently the Völva wants a whale.
A small whale. Beluga, mink. Good dragged ashore.
Then we should get people gathered. I know a few of them back that may be able to help us from the crew. My boat's ready to go.
Going to need to go out because if we're going to manage this miracle,
But we need to start soon.
quite like immediately, like 3 days ago.
Well,
She only got her vision recently.
Yeah.
I,
we have
however,
time.
am not going with you because I am going to tackle this ox problem.
Very well. Then I imagine I'll see what I can gather as to who can come and get a whale with me in this season.
Some of the boys could probably go.
Be sure.
It'll keep Gabriel out of trouble.
I
He's a
guess
good
it's only a
lad.
small whale.
He's a good, strong lad, and it's about time he goes out and starts learning the basics.
Well,
Benedict would be willing to come along. Maybe good to get him on the ocean.
Godric and Gabriel will go with you. Bjorn and Ulfra are needed here.
Very well.
Benedict, ask him.
Will do. He's a big
I'm not
boy.
opposed to it. He is a strong boy. He's a big boy. But he doesn't like fishing.
Yeah.
So do not pressure him. She says, just looking sharply at the pair of
There
them.
are other things needed on the boat than killing of fish.
There's also other things that he could help us with on the list. You know the lad's temperament better than I.
I
Is
think
he
if
a
it
decent
includes
hunter?
killing, definitely not.
Okay.
He doesn't like harming things.
Soft of heart.
Oh, all right. In that case, yeah, if he's going anywhere, he can at least help with rowing.
He can help with many things. I'll go and speak to him. What are you going to focus on? I guess we should speak of this list, right?
Again, I will focus primarily on the ox, so none of us have to sacrifice from our own stock, and then I'm going to try and get these geese she wishes. I'm probably the only one that has the temperament to tackle these menaces.
And you handle the land, and I will handle the ocean.
You should speak to Torvi. Probably have already. But she knows the land better than all of us. She'll know if there's ox around, and geese.
She has left in a hurry. She's had a dream. Rather upsetting.
Seems strange dreams are plaguing us all then. Sorry to hear that hers was upsetting. I should go and find her. We need to go to the Völva anyway.
She again headed out early. She's probably either in the cave or is out gathering.
It's fine. I'll swing by your place. I'll see if I can find her on the plains, and then I'll head out.
All right, thank you.
Be safe, both of you.
Just sort of like pats Ollie on the back. I wish you happy hunting.
I wish you the same. I'll go and see if I can find the boy.
It's not hard to find Benedict.
Heads out.
No, he'll go and find Benedict first, because he knows that the other lads will be pretty quick and easy to convince to go and help him. But
Gabriel and Godric are
Benedict-
so on board, they're already going to the
Yeah.
ship. They're like,
well, there you go.
getting ready. They're like, yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
maybe
now.
He'll give him a few things to get ready, just some basic stuff to get things ready for it. Check the check the spears, things like that.
They're
check
happy
the
to do
rope,
so.
And he'll basically just go to see Benedict. Benedict, you around?
Oh. Otto, I did not. How are you?
Doing well. I had a good dream last night. I dreamed I
too.
could sail the ocean with my mind.
Well, but in some ways, all of sailing is with the mind.
You're
Because
right.
it is the mind that makes the body do things.
Sure. And you have a big mind. And I was thinking maybe we could go into the oceans today. I need to catch something for the festival to make sure that the ceremonies go well. And I thought you could be my second in command on the boat.
Oh,
If you're not willing, it's understandable. We have to go and catch a whale. I would not ask you to harm them, of course. But I would like to have somebody I can trust to watch my back.
you don't want me on the boat, Otto.
And why not?
Because I am clumsy, and for all of my mind I'm stupid, and I am bad luck, and anyone would be ashamed to be on a boat with me, and I am a waste, and there's no use for me except maybe staying with my mother, because I am not a real man and cannot take I'm not tough enough for those things. And
Have you survived all of these winters? Have you grown? Have you lived? Have you looked after your brothers and your mother?
I have.
Then you are strong. Just because you have not done certain things that some of us have done when we were younger does not make you any less of a man. And I will be happy to have you by my side on the ocean. If you remember, I am dumb. You can read.
No. Otto, all this time you've always been kind to me. But I have learned that sometimes people can be kind on the land, but when you are on the boat with them, they are not kind anymore. And no one sees how unkind they are because you're on the water far away from your mother. And so no one would believe you if you said. And I don't want to go on the water and find out that you are different there.
This is about your father.
No?
Your father was a certain type of man. And I am not your father. And this is not whaling for survival. This is not the worst storm I am to sail into with a crew of people I do not know. I promise you, I will treat you only with respect, and I shall give you patience. And if we go out and we sail badly, and the waters are not on our side, we shall merely return home and go and see what else we can do for the day to be useful.
But what if, when we are in the boat, you change because you see that I'm bad on the boat, and then you don't think of me as good anymore. And it's
That will not
actually my
happen.
fault.
I can promise you that that will not happen. If you go out and you're clumsy and you're bad on the boat and you make mistakes, then I know that you are not made for the ocean, but I do not think worse of you. You've shown many things that you can do here, Benedict, that you can do so well.
And I wouldn't have to hurt anything.
I will make sure you don't. I will do any of that.
If you promise you won't hate me.
And if you promise you won't hate me, if I have to do what I need.
You won't hit me, will you?
No. I mean, the whale will need to die.
Oh,
Dragging it alive on the boat would be worse for it.
okay. And
And go and help
It-
with preparations. I will need your eyes, and I will need your mind. Your brothers will help with the rest.
And
It
you
will
see
be
they're
okay if I
like
cry?
checking the harpoons, and they're
Yeah.
like 12-year-olds do when they're given a big stick with a pointy end. Yeah.
it will be okay if I cry?
Luckily, the ocean washes away tears and is salty itself. If you cry, no one will know.
Then I will go, but I have to ask my sister first.
Of course, you ask after this whatever you need to. And I'll be waiting for you. And if you decide
she
against
come?
it, of course,
Okay.
where you go, half this goes.
If she can come because Father said she couldn't come, and that I had to stop talking about her.
You speak about her, and you may bring her on the ship. She's welcome.
Okay. I will ask her. She likes the ocean very much, so
Well, maybe she can help you and help me spot the whale. It's going to be
Maybe.
hard.
okay.
I will see you there. And he sort of gives him a very strong pat on the shoulder and goes to help the brothers stop stabbing each other almost at the harpoons.
Otto,
Yeah.
Yes?
you aren't going to leave forever, are you?
No?
Okay.
You'll be with me.
Okay. I'll go find my
And he'll
sister.
go down. Yeah, he'll go stop them stabbing each other and sort of usher the
Yeah.
boys towards
Yeah.
the boat to start preparations and start
haven't stabbed
telling
each
them what
other,
they need to
yes.
look out for.
But they have been stabbing at each other a whole lot, and they're having a good
that's-
time. But they are, as soon as you show up and are like giving them directions, they are like at attention. They are ready to learn.
good.
They're excited for it.
He'll give them a bit more firmness, but
Yeah.
like, just because they need it.
They do. They really do. They appreciate it.
Have this?
I'm here.
Otto asked me to go on the boat with him.
I know.
Oh, he said you could come, though.
I know. Do you want me there?
Can't do it without you.
You can.
I'd
But I will be
afraid.
there if you need me.
Is it okay?
He's not Father. He's
No.
better than Father ever was. You know that.
So, you'd come, though?
I will.
But you know you can't
Maybe
stay
we'll-
the whole time because you do have to meet with the Völva this afternoon.
I will ride with you. I will be with you as far out as I can. But the Völva, there's something
Oh,
that's speaking to me, that's drawing me in. I need to be there.
So please don't hate me if I suddenly
No,
if I
no, I
suddenly
could never
disappear.
hate you. I could never hate you. You're the only one who always understands me.
He won't hurt you like Father did. He won't. I promise.
If
You'll be safe.
if I call out your name, could you come?
I'll try. Yes, I think so.
I would only call if I had to.
You'll be safe. You'll be out there in the ocean where it's great and wide and wonderful. And you'll chat and you'll have fun with our brothers and with Otto, and you can look away when the whale is reeled in, and you can think of nicer things. Or I can look and learn, and maybe you can be with the whale when it goes to a better
Maybe.
place.
But whenever there was something bad, you were always my eyes, so that I didn't have to look and you would look for me. I hope you can be there in that moment, so you can look for me.
I'll try. Whatever you ask, whatever you want, I'll do it. Yeah, I will look for you. I'll be your eyes.
And sometimes you've asked to be my hands, and when I couldn't move my hands and you did, and
It's all good. It's all. Don't do this. It's all fine. It's all going to be okay.
okay,
You'll be fine on the boat. It'll not
The
be like
boat.
last time.
He's ready to leave.
Benedict!
okay, Mum, I'm going on the boat.
Yeah. Tanya comes out. Your mother comes out to you. She sort of looks you up and down. You going out? All right. I know you'll be good. I'm not worried about you. Keep an eye on your brothers for me.
Oh, yes. Yes. And he just gives her this biggest hug, and he shakes a little, shivers a little, like he's a little scared. But
Yeah.
he's trying to be strong.
She just she rubs, because obviously she's this and he's this.
Yeah.
So she'll just rub like his back a little bit.
Okay.
You'll be fine. I'm a strong boy, yes? Right then. Don't keep them waiting. Oh, actually, she'll get a small package, probably wrapped up in leaves. Just some food for the trip for everybody, and a very
Pack
small,
lunch.
Pack lunch and a small jug of fermented milk for the sailor, with an explicit warning that if he gets drunk on the boat, she's not going to be pleased. So take it easy. Look after her children.
He takes everything, and he rushes down. He stumbles a bit, and like he's able to catch himself. Like he hits his knee hard on the ground, so he doesn't drop the stuff. And he gets him back up, and he rushes to the boat to go off to that place, waiting for his sister to go on first.
I think the way you see your sister for this one is torn. You see her standing on the shore next to your mother, reaching up to hold Tanya's hand. And then you feel Hafta's hand in yours. And out of the corner of your eye, you see her standing next to you as well, holding your hand, but it's flickering between these two truths.
And before he steps on board, he says, looking back, "If Mother needs you more, you should go to her."
The boat
And he steps on the
starts
boat.
to pull out. as you all are on it. Gonna go find a whale. Da-da-da-da. Otto, can I get a...
Yes. Let's hope.
What do I want from you? I think I would like a spot hidden check to spot a whale. Thankfully it's summer,
Sure.
so there's quite a few in the waters.
Can I aid?
You will find a whale.
Oh, good.
Not right away. You get out of the fjords
Takes a
and
bit of
into off
sailing.
the coast a little bit. Yeah. It'll
No,
be a
I
few
just meant
hours.
helping in the non-violent part. The less, like, just...
The spot. Yeah.
Yeah, the spot, you know, not that... Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good.
I assume it's a hard because you've been helping, because he will also
Yeah,
be
I think that's...
sailing the ship, so I imagine it's gotta be that you're looking out.
Yeah.
You tell them what to look out for, and they're all your eyes, Otto, on this. And I do have a whale stat block, but we'll put a pin in that. So we'll hunt the whale in a minute. But first,
Not worried.
let's check in on Torvi and Tanya. Torvi, you've gathered all your herbs that you're gonna need for the ritual. You got a big basket, probably like a back basket. You can just kind of toss them in, a little back basket, if you will. And Tanya, you were looking out in the plains to see if you could find her. She's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Not that hard. She looks
Tanya
like she's
probably
coming
would've-
back in from her herb harvesting.
Yeah, I think she would have just left from visiting Torvi and Umi's mum and dad. Probably just checking over the dad, giving him a tonic or two, something to rub on
Mom
his joints.
is real excited about the hand fasting. That's all she talked about the whole time while you were over tending to the
Yeah,
farm.
she'll take it with a yep. No, it should be good. Yep. Just very grey rock.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
And we'll get
So
that
much
loud out
planning.
of your hair. And yep. Just yep. Mhm.
Oh, flowers. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And yeah, she'll step out, sort of taking a breath of fresh air after getting away from Torvi's mum,
It's very intense.
and sort of wave Torvi down as she's probably on the plains.
Yep, just
Yeah,
kinda-
I think. Yeah, as she's coming in, Tolby sees Tanya and then just heads over. There's no like pausing, being like, "Where can I run to?" She seems to have gotten her head a bit more straight since her little walk.
Yeah.
She still has like the scarf pulled up over her mouth because it's cold out there and on her teeth. Hi, Tanya.
Torvi, Amy said you weren't feeling too great.
I've slept better.
Do you want something?
No. I need to.
Could just be some flower oil to put on your pillow.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Might even have helped.
Oh, one of those dreams.
Yeah. They take it out of me a bit, but in the end, everything kind of works out all right.
Okay, well, that's good then. And as always, if there's anything I can do, just say the word, all right?
Yeah.
Can't keep the old lady waiting, can we?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You forgot?
Well, yeah, I did. A little bit. Hang on. And Toby's just gonna like throw she collected stuff that wasn't necessary for the ritual but for herself.
Uh-huh.
She
Yeah.
just like throws that in the door and she's like, all right, honey.
Your dad's doing all right, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems to be doing okay these days.
Mm.
Mum's taking good care of him. And thank you for the tonics.
Oh, it's the least I could do. I think she wisely doesn't say anything about the hand fasting and will just make pleasant conversation. I think she'll say, I actually dreamed. I dreamed last night. I think a lot of people seem to have dreams last night.
Yeah,
as well.
Umi did too.
Oh,
Yeah. What was your dream about, if you don't mind?
not at all. It was a pleasant one for once. I was in my house and everything was well. It was warm outside and my pantry was stocked. Children were, I don't want to say fat, but stocky. Stocky.
That's what you want,
The
right?
animals were fat. It was. I found Benedict and his sister on the loom together and weaving the spider silk. Weaving a
Hobbies.
bridge.
Tovey like briefly hitches as she's walking. She has a little limp when she walks anyway, but this one is like a noticeable, like she stopped for a second and then she's like, oh, they were weaving.
Yes, weaving a bridge.
Rainbow Bridge?
Iridescent, yeah. A bit like a beetle's shell, I suppose.
Bifrost.
I thought so. Realised the pantry and the outside and all the things I could see were things on the list. Herbs and 3 types of wood and spider silk.
Anything else?
She thinks
on the
about it.
list?
I got mainly the spider
the
silk,
meats in the
wood.
pantry would have been the types of meat
Yeah.
that is on the list that the boys are to hunt. Yeah.
It didn't come as a surprise to me then that the boys are out whale hunting this morning. And I suspected Umi would be out hunting some sort of bovine. So yes, some meats as well.
Okay.
What about you? If you don't mind me asking. And if you
She,
do,
like,
you know it's fine.
No, I mean, you're gonna be there too. It's the ritual we have to do, but I heard the song of the Valkyr.
Am I familiar with that song, Keeper?
I don't think you've been studying the mythology quite as hard as Torvi, so can you make me a history or an occult check?
No.
No.
I've failed every roll. Wow.
Well,
Bad
better
luck.
this week than next week.
True, get him out now.
Whatever do you mean?
We gotta do the ritual next week. Or next session.
Oh,
rather.
yeah. Okay.
Though she sees that Tanya doesn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a very small chapter. Very small bit of that saga.
Not as storied as you are, I'm afraid, my friend.
The Valkyries, they weave too, like the Norns. But they don't use silk to weave the fates of men and women. They use flesh, intestines, blood, lives. And she's gonna like make sure there's no one around as she
Just
says
the
this.
two of you walking. Maybe half this, but you can't see her right now.
I was told that with our ritual, when we sacrifice one of every beast, it's one of every beast.
Well, she nods. The Völva has intent that Benedict will be weaving. He's the best with his hands. He's got confidence in his skills. It's quite a marvel. I don't see how, if it would put your mind to rest, he would be able to weave with flesh.
I
That's for
think it's less about the physical weaving and more about the spiritual weaving. Question is who?
I was going to ask you, did you divine whether there was any intent on a person or
Just that it must be done. You know, the Völva did say something about drawing lots. I wonder if this is what she meant.
That's what it comes to, Torvi. This is for the sake of the village, isn't it? This is for all of us. This is for
the realm.
For the realm and fed children and warm nights and crops that don't wither in the cold.
Yep. And I'm telling you now, Tanya, that if your name shows up or any of your children's names shows up, I'll take that place.
Torvi.
I don't want to hear an argument.
You are going to hear it. You are going to hear it. You're younger than I am, Torvi. You're stronger than I am.
So I don't have any. I don't have children.
You will have mine.
They need their mother. No, I'm not that.
You have done so much for me. This village has done so much for me. So, if my name is drawn, God, spirits, stars, stones, everything forbid one of my children is picked, I will take it, and it will be fair. It will be fair, Torvi.
Well, unluckily for you, I'm going to be doing the drawing.
Well, we'll see who's faster, Mrs. Limp.
Oh, all right. And she pushes just a little bit too hard because she's
Tanya goes flying.
She's really strong.
So tiny. She's so tiny, and you're so strong.
And it sort of breaks the tension a bit. And
I don't say this very often. I do love you, you know.
I love you too.
I love all of you people, as annoying as you all are. Come on, let's. If you're not body, if your calling isn't body, I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe
you were
body,
gifted.
but...
You were gifted with all that, and you say, "Oh no, my calling's something else." If mine's body, it's going to be ironic. It's going to be a joke.
That'd be really funny, though.
I don't want to be funny. I don't.
But that's just the will of the gods. That's what they do.
The will of the gods. The gods are playing a prank on me, and I would not appreciate it.
I mean, I would.
Of course you would, you trickster. You Loki lover.
Hey. And Toby's grumbles and shrugs.
And that's about when you get to the Völva's cottage, which you see smoke billowing out of the chimney, seeping out of the windows. It seems she's already begun with some incense and some burning of special branches and wood, waiting for you all. We're going to pause just right there for a moment. Umik!
Yes.
Good old Umik. You hunting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you give me a spot hidden, survival, tracking, something in regards to hunting?
Spot hidden sounds good.
Lucky for you, you're able to spot a muskox out on the plains. It's not too long into your hunting. You spy a muskox, and lucky for you, it appears to be, well, unlucky and lucky in a way. It appears to be a male because it's not with a herd. This is a juvenile male, so it's not. It's between herds. It's probably looking to form a herd of its own, which means you only have to fight one, which is the good news. That's what your extreme success gets you, is you find a solo muskox, and I have a muskox stat block for you, for when that moment comes. But how do you set yourself up for this hunt? Did you bring anyone with you, or is it just you?
It's just me.
Great. Cool.
Because, again, at least in Umik's mind, since
Yeah.
the bear
Yeah.
incident,
Yeah, that makes sense.
he hasn't been out on the water since. And part of that is vanity,
Mm.
part of that is superstition.
Mm-hmm.
As like he sees the ox, his hand goes to the dagger made from one of the claws of the bear.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to just get low to the ground, keep his eye on the ox, and just sort of blend in, be patient.
I'm trying to ambush it a little bit.
Oh, a lot of it.
A lot of it. Could you give me a stealth check, please?
Sure.
Success. You're able to use the very sparse landscape. The trees here are pretty much like bushes, but you're able to find a nice little copse of them. You're able to blend in and wait as it bunches the little bits of greenery that are there, getting closer and closer to the leaves of those juicy, juicy trees. Trees in Greenland are very sad. Just, it's very sad. And you're waiting, and you're waiting. And as before you strike, because that's going to be a combat, we're going to go back over to the boat just for a moment. You spotted a
Just
whale,
fine.
but could you give me a sailing check to see how well you sail on up to it? And you will get a plus 10% because you've got 3 helpful hands on board. With a plus 10%, that is a success. It's not your
Thank God.
it's not your best work, but you'd have 3 hands that haven't really sailed a lot before. So,
Yeah.
while they do listen to your instructions, they're not doing things with their own initiative yet. They're not to the point where they feel confident enough to, notice things are happening and adjust the
That makes
sails or do
sense.
this. You're having to call out everything, but you're calling it out well, and you do succeed.
Okay.
You're able to get closer to the whale. So you're getting closer
Yeah.
to the whale, and Umik's about to ambush this muskox. The Völva's hut is where we will probably spend the rest of our session, so we can open up with some exciting hunting next session. But, because we are getting low. But we're gonna find out what's going on in there. So Torby, Tanya, you're at the door.
Well,
Let's knock on the door.
Oh, come in. Come in.
Tanya will.
You walk in, close the door quickly behind you. Don't want to let out all the smoke. You do, and the room is quite thick with smoke. But a pleasant smelling smoke. This means that you've got some juniper in here. It's more of an incensey type of smoke. She's got resins burning and some tea that she's set out. She set down 3 cushions in front of her own chair.
I imagine we have
Perhaps-
spots that we sit in when we come.
Yeah.
Like, we've got our own little...
Yeah.
Yep, we've got little stools, little cushions on them for you to sit on. And you take your places, and she offers cups of tea. Please, have some tea.
Do I notice
Good.
4?
Yes.
Do I notice 4 cups?
Yes, you do.
Is there someone else joining us?
Haftis will be joining us.
She places one of the cups on top of the chair.
You drink the tea, and it's got an earthy, kind of mushroomy taste to it. And between the incense and the smoke, and she starts chanting. She's like, just concentrate on the rhythms and sway. And she chants, and as she chants, it goes on for probably about 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes. Her tapping her staff with all of the jingly trinkets at top. It's very rhythmic. almost a little lulling in its peacefulness. She has you all close your eyes, and when you open your eyes, you both see Haftus sitting on her stool, in place. The room's a little hazy, a little wobbly, but Flya Garrick tea will do that for you.
I think Tolvi just smiles at Haftus, like she's a friend she hasn't seen in years.
Haftus, it looks like they can see you. The Völva always is able to see you, but it looks like your mother and Torvi are able to see you.
Haftus is holding the little cup with a drink, but she's not just holding it, she's turning it and twisting it. And she looks like she's not all there. She looks up, confused for a second, and then smiles back at Torvi, but it's that tortured smile of, should I really be here? Should I not be somewhere else?
Völva. She looks like she's in pain. Please.
She's alright. It is stable. She is just also has a very strong connection to her brother.
I sent him away. I didn't know.
They are not too far.
The
It
ocean's
is difficult, but she is well within her ability to be in both places at once.
The ocean's calm. He's fine. He's fine.
Do I hear her?
You do hear her.
Oh, yeah. I think she just looks a bit shell-shocked. You never spoke to me in dreams, you know.
I spoke to you many.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I see you.
It's a very can be a difficult thing, especially when one does not know how to perceive the other side of it and has not been fully trained yet.
I spoke to you many times. I'm not mad. I shouldn't be mad. I'm fine. I'm not mad. It's fine. It's fine.
If you are, you can be mad. You can be mad at me.
No, bad things happen when I'm mad. It's fine.
I'd forgive you. I'd forgive you. You're not angry at me, are you, for taking you with me when I left? I've always I didn't want to have to move you, but I wanted you to come with me. I couldn't leave you there with them. You're not angry at me for that, are you?
Why would I be? You kept me with Benedict. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, Mom.
That is. Thank you. That's just all I needed to know is that you were all right with me moving you and that you were happy.
Haftus is a bit shell-shocked, as if she's still not quite believing that you can really see her and are talking to her, even though you are clearly, but she's hopping from the chair. Can I hug you?
Oh, daughter, you didn't have to ask. She opens her arm.
Jumps into your embrace.
She holds her
It's
daughter for a long time.
somewhat tangible. It's hard
Yeah.
to describe. She's
Hmm.
there, but she's not. But it's
Yeah.
the most you've ever had.
It's-
It'll all be okay soon. It'll all be fine.
We will. We will. Your brother's going to be very happy that that I've seen you.
Just the three of us will be fine, and the brothers can come too eventually. We'll be running through the grass, and we'll be having fruit, all the raspberries and blueberries and lingonberries we would ever want, and we'll have the honey, and we'll be a family again, just us, just you and us, and it'll be
Yes. We'll be a family.
Yeah.
And she, just like how she kisses Benedict just at the top of the head, she'll just very, very gently, like you're made of gossamer, she'll place just a gentle kiss. Come. We have to focus now so we can make that happen. But she holds your hand. She keeps your hand held in hers as she sits you back down on your seat. Thank you for this gift, Völva. It means more than I can say, and I'm ready for whatever lies ahead.
We're all very important. And we will now determine the realm of Seder. There are 4 realms of Seder: mind, body, spirit, and weave. My own speciality, everyone has one, is weave. And you think to all her little rituals, she's often braiding during them. All the little trinkets are braided onto her staff. Weaving, braiding. Weaving is what lets you discern fate and alter course. Spirit connects the practitioner with spirits of the land and the spiritual well-being of others. And Aftis, I do not have to put to the test. I know she is of spirit because of her very strong connection to her brother. Torve and Tanya, we must discern yours. Could you please? And she holds out some threads for one of you to hold, and she offers to whichever of you wishes to go first.
I think to give Tanya a bit of time to like compose herself after the big emotional
She needs that.
thing.
She needs that.
Torvi will reach forward.
And she holds out your hand, and she places the strand of threads, not many, about 5, and she begins wrapping them around your fingers, doing a chant. Seems that this is how she discerns things. She throws a few more herbs onto the fire. You smell the wild thyme in the air. She goes, now, close your hand. Take a deep breath in. And roll me a power check, please.
Power check.
Only success.
Hard
Yeah.
success.
Hard success.
Yeah.
You inhale all the myriad of scents and smoke, and the wibbly wobbly sensation that hallucinogenic tea gives you, and you feel the fibers in your hand, you feel the threads, and you feel your mind. Feel your mind's eye open. And you sense potential. You sense... Ooh, how many magic points do you have, Torvi?
14.
14. How many of those would you like to spend right now?
Ooh. Actually, the chat, people who might not be familiar with Call of Cthulhu, how easy is it to regain these magic points if you spend them?
So you regain your magic points. That's a pool. Normally it's a few hours per magic point, so you're usually topped off, depending on how many you have, within a day. You're usually topped off within a day.
All right. Let's do 10.
10. Okay. And with 10 magic points. Just looking at because I'm combining, for those of you in chat, Call of Cthulhu's magic system with Age of Vikings, Seder magic system. A little bit of a mishy-mishy thing. So they have magic roll results. You have a hard success on your power check, which is good. The spell is going to work even better than expected. You can increase the dimension, which is the strength of the spell effect, by 1. So with 10 magic points, you're going to produce a very strong magic effect. A mind magical effect. Torvi?
Yeah?
What are you thinking about as this ritual's taking place, as she's trying to feel your minds open? What's going through your mind at that time?
Because it's like her mind and mind's eye, she thinks back to her dreams, her visions, the things she's seen in them, her belief in the Aesir and the Vanir, of all the myths and stories. It's all sort of like swirling.
So, Tanya, what you see is little drawings, little pictures appear on the walls and the sides of the Völva's house, dancing and moving, and the Völva tells you to open your eyes, Torvi. You open your eyes, because you've created a strong illusion, it would seem, that your domain is of the mind.
And just gives you a look.
And Torvi's like, told you.
Oh, I hate it when you're right.
And
like she's just like taken in by this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Ties off the threads on your hand and just leaves them there. She pulls out more threads and holds it out to Tanya.
She'll take the threads.
Do the same thing with your hand. She'll chant. Oh, sorry, there's a musical shift for this. So sorry I did not do this sooner. We are with Völva. And she ties it and chants. Could you give me a power check, please? And thank you.
Imagine if I fail every roll. Come on, game, please.
Don't jinx yourself. A success.
A regular success.
That's good. And you're breathing, and she throws Angelica fire. Wild celery, basically. And it mixes with the scent of thyme. And the other herbs and resins and things that are burning in here. And can you tell me, as you feel a surge of energy through your body, what are you thinking about?
I think at this moment in time, with what is happening right now, is feeling very grateful that even if perhaps this is only her mind's trick, that she can finally talk to something like her daughter, and she wants to fiercely believe in that. So she's thinking about her children, as she often is, but she's thinking about her daughter and the sort of grief and love that you feel.
And how many magic points would you like to spend?
Now, the gamer in me wants to be like, all of them.
Haftis is holding her hand throughout all of this, and if I can spend any of my magic points on her behalf, I fucking will.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You don't need to. Don't worry. But it is good to know that she's holding your hand. Thank you.
She will spend 6, 1 for each of her children.
6. Very thematic. One for each of her children. Aw. That's so sweet. So that would be... you have a success. Spell works as intended. Dimension. It's a medium effect. Haftus. You feel energy coming from your mother into you, strengthening your physical connection to this world a little bit. It'd be healing if you were injured, but you are a spirit, and so it just gives you a bit of body in this moment. So you feel that barely there whisper touch of a hand become a little bit more solid in yours, Tanya. After you feel it as well. You don't know how long this will last for, but Haftus becomes just ever so slightly more corporeal for this moment. And the Völva goes, looks like you are of body, Tanya. Makes sense for a healer.
Yes. I'm grateful. Just irritated at the gods, but grateful. She says with a bit of a smile to Torvi.
Gratefulness is good. Haftus, we know you are of spirit. But could you focus that energy? We can see how well you channel it with some guidance.
What does that mean?
Close your eyes. Focus on a spiritual connection between you. We already have a strong one with your brother. Let's try to form one with your mother so that she might be able to see you and hear you more regularly. Or that so you might be able to establish one yourself. Think about how your connection to Benedict feels and try to extend that connection out to your mother as well.
It feels like a strong thread, like yarn or wool on a loom.
Should be easier to do here with the ritual I have already set up. Can you give me a power check, please?
Can. I need to open my eyes again for that.
Is it possible to help, by the way?
You do not yet know how to help, but she doesn't need it.
Okay. All I was going to do was stand and cradle her head towards my stomach, because that is where she was, and that's where she came from, and it's right over the navel, that sort of spiritual seat of power, and just stroke her hair as gently as she's focusing.
I'll be able to do this. And Haftus, how many power points would you like to spend?
Hold on. Is that different than magic points?
Magic points, yes. How many magic points would you like to spend?
How many magic points? I have 15. I'll be spending 9. So the 6 remaining are the 6 of Tanya's children.
There you are. Excellent. So, my question for you is, would you like this spiritual connection to last days, hours, or how strong would you like it to be? Would you like it to be a stronger connection for a less amount of time, or a slightly weaker connection for a longer amount of time?
Haftus isn't exactly thinking existing long term. She is, for the first time, feeling her mother, seeing her mother, hearing her mother properly. And she wants as much of it as possible right now.
Excellent.
Even if it burns out quickly. So, days, hours, whatever.
Okay. So, it will be days. Because you got an extreme success, it'll be at a strong level rather than a medium level. will be days at a medium level. So I'd say you have a strong connection with Benedict. This is just slightly weaker than your connection with Benedict, which makes sense. You've known Benedict he's been able to see you his whole life. Your mother has only been able to catch glimpses. Might take time to establish a stronger connection, but you got a good medium connection. So, you feel this thread. It's a thick rope that connects to you and Benedict. It's probably a very strong connection, actually. But there is a cord, a piece of yarn, thick yarn, that connects you and your mother. Now you can see it. You couldn't see these threads before, but you see a long rope trail out towards where Benedict is. Now you see a thread connect you and your mother.
Can I see the thread, or is it just Haftus?
Just Haftus can see it, because it is not your realm, and if it's out of your realm of Satyr, it is more difficult for you to cast or help with.
Understandable.
The Völva nods approvingly, as she is weave and she can see connections. Very good, it looks like you've established a connection. I believe this will last, and you see how she reaches out and, touches the thread. And she focuses to see how long this will last. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
I think it's strong. It's a strong one.
11 days.
Ooh!
It's like strong as great armor.
So last, between 1 and 2 weeks, I believe. You'll be able, now that you know how to do this, you should be able to establish it again in the future.
And we'll be together for midsummer. For your birthday.
Indeed. And now, since we have established your realms, and Tanya and Torva, you have the threads tied around your hands still, I will go over some of the special preparations we will need. We will need to spend the rest of our time here today carving bones and tokens for the lots that we must cast on the day. The divining that must be done. And she hands you all some little bone tokens and knives, and you all get carving. And that, my friends, is where we're going to end today's session. With the women carving runes into bones, the men just about to begin their hunts. So we're gonna end today. Yay!
Awesome!
So we're gonna go around and say who we are, where we can find you, and your highlights, your favorite moments from today's game, and we'll start in the same order as we did this earlier. Benedict, Baba, how was today for you?
Hello, I'm Trooper SJP, and I was playing Benedict, your young lad, and twin brother of Haftus, and I will give my love last. I will say that you can find me on Friday at 7 p.m. on my channel, Trooper SJP, for The Gamblers, our Traveler Pirates of Drynex campaign with Lindy. And then on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern over at Other Doc's channel, you can find me playing a botanist who is Merlin in Lords of Gossamer and Shadow. So, let me give my love. I think my biggest love is going to go to Susie's faces, because everything seems to say, everything that's being said out loud is that everything is fine, but then the things that are on Susie's faces seem to imply that maybe things are not fine, and I'm gonna choose to believe what the Völva has told us, which is everything will be fine. It's just, even right now, Susie's faces might be saying, no, but I'm gonna give my big shining star love to Susie's faces, and I don't know why they're happening, but I'm sure it's just, you know, I think I know what it is. It's like Fear Factor, like we're gonna have to eat spiders or something, and like that's always gross. I figured that's what it is. Yeah. That's me. I'm just gonna give one love because I know everyone's gonna. I don't want to take all the people's loves, you know, because I'm going first.
That's fair.
So I don't want to take all the
It was
loves.
some
Yeah.
pretty good love too. I also kept glancing at Susie's face and kept breaking because of it. So I understand. Someone whose face I like to look at as well would be Haftis. More people saw your face today. That's not
More
pretty
people
normal.
did see my face today. One of which my
know.
mother, which made me fucking cry.
Oh.
2 for 2,
I-
baby.
I would like to give my love. I would like to share my love between, first of all, the particular scene between Torvi and Tanya, which was, I think, so human. Like here we are in the face of danger and or potential the end of the world, and also we're kind of about to bring it on with maybe human sacrifice, but haha, let's try and make the best of it, because what else can we fucking do? I think, especially given the current situation, this is very realistic, as far removed as it is historically speaking, and it was played so beautifully. And I also want to give my love to Pope, who is, his character is like the straight man to a bunch of weirdos. And that is a tough role to play, in the sense that it's not the most, how do I say this? It's not the most rewarding role to play in itself, I find, at least for me personally. There's like a challenge to it. You're not the whimsical kind of flower prancing weirdo. I'm talking to you, Benedict, and myself, but it's a tougher challenge, theatrically speaking, but you do it so well, and you give us that realism, almost pessimism, without being an asshole about it, and that is a beautiful balance you're managing. So yes, that is my love. As for me, I'm Lydia Halfarst, or HH Hermit. I am in Scotland, suffering the onslaught of tourists. If you're a tourist in Scotland, I love you. Thanks for giving me money. I'm not really much online these days, other than here. So
Yay.
that's
And we're
it.
happy to have you here.
If
Someone
you're
who's
booking a
also
tour, book it with me.
Yes, do. She's great. Excellent tourist. 11 out of 10 stars. Go do it. But someone who's also not on the internet much would be Tanya. How are you?
Hello. Yes, Humbledore. Not on the internet much. Having a great time. Yeah. You'll see me here every 2 weeks for however long I live for. In the game, not in real life. This is not a career job for me, but it
I'm
is
so
fun.
glad you clarified.
Yeah, with Lindy, you have to clarify. We have to be specific. Otherwise, I'll sign my life away. Big love. So much love. This was an awesome session. Really enjoyed myself. We are cementing ourselves as the most heartbreaking, wholesome group, which is great. Thank you for showing healthy masculinity and warm masculine relationships between, obviously, my wonderful son, who is a sensitive boy who has been hurt in the past, and my resident lodger, who I don't hate as much as I may portray. I thought it was beautiful to see that sort of insecurity be handled in a really, really nice way. That wasn't it wasn't flowery. It wasn't like performative. It was just, you know, two people being honest with each other and building themselves and building each other up, which was really nice. Yeah, it was a great session. The bear, I don't know why, but the bear shrugging really got me as well. I just couldn't, he was like, so the marriage to my sister's gonna go well. And he was like, like, I had that in my head for like.
He's not an omnipotent bear.
Yeah, he's like.
Okay there, Halson.
Yeah, he's only an eldritch bear. How is he gonna know how your marriage to your sister goes? Who cares, man? Look at these cool symbols I drew. Like, I love that. That was my like brevity moment for me, but the rest of the session was just like drama, and it was great. So thank you.
You know what's also great? Oh no! How are you today, Steve?
Hello, you've done the call. Yeah, no, I'm doing great. I mean, this was amazing. This was really fun. There was so many good scenes in this, and quite a few of the ones I had in mind have been raised before. my point of being on here to give my love. But one that hasn't been raised yet that I'm looking forward to raising is just the end scene in general. With the Völva was just so good. Like I was just sat here just listening for a while and just like, yeah, this is great. And I'm feeling really tense about what's coming in the future now. But yeah, no, the three of you, between yourselves, of course, Tanya, Haftis and Torvi, like just the connection that all of you had and seeing how that played out was so wonderful. And yeah, I guess as well, just Susie with Torvi throughout the session, every single time they've been on screen and having these ominous things happen, it is brilliant to watch your face, but also I cannot wait to see what this all is and what the hell Lindy's typed to you.
I just sent her a somewhat abbreviated copy of my notes.
I just saw the journey on Susie's face with every message sent, and I was like, oh my
I was just trying to
God,
get the
we're
messages out as fast as
screwed.
possible, so I'm gonna have to rewatch that so I can truly enjoy it.
You see
yeah,
me
other than
try and
that-
do a poker face and then just completely fail.
Listen, I have done a tour through Caithness, which is the north of Scotland and is connected to the Darathleoth, and I'm so fucking psyched. I'm gonna shut up again.
Nice. But yeah, other than that, yeah, just love this group. It's really fun. Can't wait to play again in 2 weeks. It can't come soon enough. And as for you can find me mostly here or as the narrator on the Templin Institute channel on YouTube.
Wonderful. You know who else I love finding? My puzzle piece.
Oh.
Susie. Torvi.
Yeah.
I love
Be
finding
a bit.
your facial expressions in response to events as they happen. Because you're just like me, and I'm like, I'm not alone.
No, can't play
How
poker.
was
We
today
should play
for
poker
you?
at some point and see what happens.
Too bad. How was today for Torvi?
Oh, I think you know how it was for Torvi
It was a
today.
great day. She had some very... She got a dream in which all of the questions she asked were answered. I don't see what's bad about that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on the one hand, vindicates all of her beliefs. She loves that. On the other hand, what you actually told her. Yeah, goddamn, what a sesh. Can't wait for that to play out. And
Yeah, same.
don't know how we're going to broach that particular one, but we will see. There's one particular. I want to message you about one part in particular.
Feel free to message me, Susie. You
I
can-
will.
Susie, slide my DMs whenever you want.
Oh, I'll be in those DMs.
Ooh, girl.
I also had a stunning revelation during that end section that between the Völva, Torvi, and Tanya, that's the mother maiden and the crone. And I was like, oh, cool. That's fun to add on to.
What?
I mean, maiden for
That's
now.
so crazy.
True.
Wow.
Otto, we're getting married tomorrow.
I don't think you're allowed
Anyway.
to get married early. I think that
No.
might ruin whatever's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I kind of think you have to wait. Yeah.
It's gonna be on the hand-fasting day. It's gonna be fine.
We've got to do it properly too, because appease the gods, get in their good favor. My name's literally
Yeah.
Torvi. I'm named after Thor, so that's a big bit. We got to do that bit right. Anyway, my loves for this game, for this session, the Bjornsdottir family. I love you all very dearly. You almost made me cry a bunch today. You fucks. I love you very much. Thank you. And Pope, I so wish that Torvi was more like affectionate, because poor Umi is fucking going through it, and Torvi's just like, yeah, whatever, fucking. She's just but I think I want to echo the healthy masculinity bit for Otto, like the way he handled Benedict's little meltdown and just being like, listen, we're gonna do it, it's gonna be fine, and if it isn't, that's also fine. Fucking chill out. It was great. And I feel like if Torvi had seen that happen, she'd have been like, all right, he's not so bad. He's all right. So yeah, that's my big love.
Thank you.
Oh,
Speaking
sorry.
of,
And also, Lindy,
Please.
sorry, I forgot. Your dreams. A little like tailored dream for everybody, and they all like hit thematically for everyone. Good job. Fucking nailed it.
thank you. Speaking of big dreams and big love, we got Umik in the house. How are you today, Pope? How was tonight?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you all for that. That gave me life. Thank you. if you're interested in seeing more of this silly face, hi, I'm Pope World Build on the internet's over at Blue Sky. Start playing games. If you want to see what I'm doing next, that will be over on Practical Thesmophoria's channel on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're not over at Otherdoc, we'd love to have you as we continue on with some Witcher, where I've been shot and we're riding on horseback to go investigate wherever the mage's bird is taking us, which apparently the bird can't detect the smell right. It
That
might
is
be
so
necromancy.
I've been shot and I'm on a horse. Yes, Witcher.
Yep. Yeah, no, the trinity of characters is a mage, a noble, and a doctor. And the mage may or may not be of a line of dragons. The doctor's a dwarf, has a delightful spouse who she barely ever sees because she's being hunted down by Francesca Findebear. And there's George. I just played George. George is a tourney knight that is being set up with the mage's grandniece. Because he is, for some good reason, not related to Radovid. So it's all good. And then on Monday, same channel, Practical Thesmophoria, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the finale of our 6th shot of Vampire Down East Maine. We're trying to raise funds for World Central Kitchen in specifically their mission in Gaza. So please, if you can, we'd love to have you. Please promote. And also, because someone is in chat, there is a stretch goal. If we hit $1,000, I hear rumored there may be a return of the Lord Math experience. So
I certainly don't know if people want to see Lord Math again, but if they did, they would have to donate.
Yes, if you want to experience the most interesting druid on the continent.
How is that voice trooper worse than Tom's eyebrow?
I don't know, but I will say I'm not just the most interesting druid on the continent, I'm actually the best druid in the continent. And if you don't know that, that's probably because you're not, well, sophisticated enough to understand the mysteries of the nature. And by the way, I certainly hope you've not cut down any trees, because I wouldn't like that. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to the most recent noble complaining about people cutting down trees. I would just like to see the manager.
Yes. So please donate so that we can put that into the world. But first, but before everything else, my love, right, brain. There was a very specific beauty in the exchange between the twins. Like we got that beautiful moment of positive masculinity, but then we see the love, the concern that has connected these two and kept them connected, and that was one, incredibly important for the story that's going forward, but also truly beautiful. And it's this theme of family and community, which is held in such amazing contrast to what the other group's energy and plot is bringing. As again, my other bit of love is I'm giving love to the other group. You have made incredible characters who every story needs a villain, or at least an antagonist, and you've made some amazing ones.
You're very good at being assholes, is what Pope is saying.
Well, I can't think you can look at the trinity of poor life choices on the other group with Salazar and our nun artists, I'm going to coin that phrase, and not have a sneaking suspicion that these people are one of two things. They are not long for this world, or we must suffer them throughout this entire story. And then you have the two others that are there to help remind you that good people exist. So I also feel those two are, well, Kate, I know you. You're going to somehow survive. I'm sorry. And not a penguin, we have not met, but I feel as though you are a kindred spirit, and thus you're going to die. So my love to all of you, and thank you, Lindy, thank you, Cast, for this incredible experience, and thank all of you that are live, VOD, YouTube. The story is nothing without its audience. You're much part of this as we are. Please look after yourselves and one another, and look forward to seeing you all very soon.
Hope you're the master of backhandedness, and I am in awe.
That was the most eloquent dressing down. The trinity of bad life choices? What a friggin' phrase.
What a sentence!
Oh.
I think you've got nice shitty segues. You know?
I've not watched the other half, but oh my god, what a picture. What a picture that paints.
I can't wait to get those reactions one day. When you meet them or find out about them. And
yeah.
It'll be a time. But that just leaves me. My love for today goes to all my wonderful, beautiful players. I really like how each of y'all responded to and interacted with your little dreams that I specially made just for you guys. I thought that was great. And then just see your reactions to them in the waking world. Have some things confirmed. Answer all of your questions, because some people rolled an extreme power check after asking a question into the void. Love that. That's good. I wasn't expecting anyone to find out until the ritual time, but now we do, and now I'm like even more excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm so excited, and I can't wait for Susie to slide into my DMs. Of course, the lovely little interpersonal scenes, like Umik and Torvi at breakfast, Otto and Benedict getting down to the boat, Tanya and Otto before they get the boys in the morning, just having that little conversation of, well, the first day is the proposal, the second day you ask about kids, the third day
is death.
is you talk about where you want to be buried, the fourth day is, you know. I thought that was hilarious and amazing. And I loved Hafdis's, because she didn't really have a dream. Her little jaunt out to the white boat, her little sensation of physical experiences, her little jaunt between the veils, so to speak.
I got a badass scarf out of this.
You did get a badass scarf out of it, and I'm very excited. And, you know, good trade. You got a little bracelet that is going to be on his possession now. And then Benedict, poor sweet Benedict boy. I just want to give him a hug. That's my love for Benedict. I just want to give him a hug. But you can find us all here, this group, not next week, but the week after next. But next week you will find the tax collector group, the other group. They just are wrapping up their St. Thorlax Day feast. You know, very traditional Icelandic thing, and they have a summer feast and a winter feast, and terrible food. Y'all's midsummer food is gonna be so much better than their St. Thorlax Day feast food. They're gonna wish they were here for the food part. Anyways, I can't wait for our next session. We're gonna hunt a muskox. We're gonna go whaling, and then we're gonna just preparations. And have a wonderful midsummer. So, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time,
Hand fasting.
And a hand fasting. We're gonna have a wedding. My God, it's gonna be a doozy. Y'all are just so awesome, though. It was beautiful watching you guys RP today. Till next time, Oh, I guess I do have an announcement. I think we have a game on Monday. If you like Hellboy, and if you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, tune in for that. Producer Trav is alive, and he's going to be GMing something. I know, it's a shock. If it doesn't happen, blame Producer Trav, but I have it on my schedule. And then Tuesdays goes to Solemn Rush, but then Wednesday, we'll be in Iceland. So, thank you all so much for watching. Till next time, have fun, play games.